Jackpot.
Good evening, my darling batlings. It's been a while since we've done a stream of any PS2 games. I'm joined tonight by Chuck and Red Wing.
Hello, I'm sorry I muted myself because I was talking to my sister.
It's okay. Tonight we're going to be continuing that Japanese Transformers game for the PS2, and I just realized that, hold on. Why does it say that, okay, so the bot's confused, that's it. Never mind. I was just like, it says this like ridiculously long title with like 2 game categories in it, and it's like, oh no, it's just Stream Elements is having a seizure. No offense.
So it's suffering from current day anime title syndrome.
It's like if when I look at the Stream Elements bot in the chat, in my chat view, it says streaming Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, The Future is Calling and Nobody's Home, Transformers Call of the Future, Arikado streams. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can't even fit all of that into a title.
Okay.
Oh, now I know what. Now I know what it is. I forgot to change the game category. Let me fix that.
Kagi?
It's Kagi.
Yeah, Alejandro Saab, also known as Sayu.
Oh, Alejandro Saab. Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's singing this cover of Chala Head Chala.
Chala Head Chala.
I remember when this came out.
He also did a cover of Dragon
everyone
Sword. That's really good.
All of me and my friends were all listening to it when it came out. It was really fun.
There we go. Found the right Transformers game so I don't get in trouble. Now let me toss my keyboard aside very gently. And, yeah, with all that out of the way, let's, get things started. Hopefully my PS2 doesn't crap out on me. Wrong screen. I'm not used to my current layout. On
a lot of explosions. Is this a tokusatsu setup? What's going on?
Explosions.
Well, I mean, just look at your profile picture.
It's Mega Man in another corner.
as soon as I said explosion, I'm like, oh, I have to do it as Mega Man now.
I still haven't seen that show.
I haven't either. I've watched the first episode and I was bored by it, so I stopped watching it.
I'm not into isekai in general. Well, depending on your definition of isekai, because technically you could
parody of isekai. Apparently,
it's a comedy. Yeah.
Technically, you could count Digimon as an isekai.
Yeah.
You could also, depending on how far you're willing to stretch the definition of isekai, you could also count the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie as an isekai.
Oh, that totally is. Yes.
Yeah.
Except the only difference is that they were able to actually go home.
Some isekais were able to go home.
Not all easy. Not all easy.
Not very many. Not the good ones.
No, really.
The first anime I ever saw technically counts as an isekai, which is Monster Rancher.
I thought you were going to say Sword Art Online, which is like, oh, yeah, that's what
no, I'm old as fuck, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, my introduction to anime...
3 years older than me.
My introduction to anime... My introduction to anime, before I even knew what anime was catching episodes of Monster Rancher on Fox Kids.
Mine were...
it is, honestly.
Mine were the Transformer ones, and there's this little show called Dino King.
I've heard of Dino King.
Taking over, like, controlling, like, dinosaurs and shit. And I was like, I ate that shit up as a little autistic kid.
I remember Dino King being on the air, I just never watched it.
I watched little bits and pieces of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every once in a while, but my actual introduction to anime was Transformers Armada.
Well, yeah, that counts.
Yeah, the Transformers were definitely my
It
introduction.
technically does count as an anime, yes.
They count.
But yeah, I started with Monster Rancher, got into Pokemon and Digimon, and my life was forever ruined from that day onward.
Yeah. Actually, like,
Who's taking bets? Who's doing a Sieg Heil this time?
the second thing that I ever watched anime-wise was Hayao Miyazaki films, my favorite being Castle in the Sky.
Okay. I've only seen 2 Hayao Miyazaki movies, Spirited Away and Kiki's Delivery Service.
I have not seen the latter, but I just watched the former for the first time a year and a half ago, and I really liked it.
As far as like retro anime goes, I've got Akira on Blu-ray and I still haven't opened it, and I've had it for like 10 years.
I watched that movie. It is a
Johnny
trip.
Bosch, he's in that.
Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch is in that.
Depending on the dub you're watching, the
plays,
version that
Kata.
the Blu-ray that I have has both the old and newer dubs, so it's got like the dub from the 80s, and it's got the redub from its re-release in like the 2000s.
Yeah, the really awful one with Tony Oliver in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, place your bets. Place your bets. What Decepticon is doing to Sieg Heil today?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love Tony Oliver as a voice actor, but hasn't been in the best things.
I've met Tony Oliver.
I don't doubt that he's probably a really cool guy.
He is a really cool guy. He wasn't even bitter about being replaced as his best character, Bang Shishigami, in BlazBlue. He was just like, hey, the studio wanted to go a different direction.
Honestly, I haven't played enough of those games to
he voiced
really know who played who.
He voices Bang in the first 2 games, and from the Extend expansion of the second game onward, he's voiced by Steve Kramer.
Okay. The only game I've ever played of BlazBlue is Cross Tag Battle.
Yeah, well, Bang's not even in that game, so you wouldn't have known him.
Well, I honestly haven't played enough of it. I would like to, but
Like,
you really can't find most of those games anymore.
they're all on Steam.
Yeah, I don't have Steam because my computer can't handle it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a really crappy, cheap computer.
okay. But yes, we are going to the Space Mayan ruins.
We're going to... Oh, God, he looks like a thumb.
Oh my gosh, he does. His
looks
head
like a
is a
thumbnail.
total thumb. His head is a total thumbnail.
Hey, you can double it as a YouTube thumbnail, too.
Anyways, remember last time, past and future
That's
finally
Scourge
met.
Doing a Sieg Heil. And back to Power Rangers. Look at those lips.
It's either going to be Scourge or Cyclonus.
Yeah, my bet's on Scourge. I don't trust a man with that facial hair.
So as a little plot recap, they're looking for something called the Zell Quartz, because Shockwave gets a hold of it at some point, becomes all-powerful, and wipes out both sides.
What did you say? These ruins were recently discovered
Also, if Scourge sounds familiar to you, that's Barry from Resident Evil 1.
from another planet.
Shit, no, really?
Local archaeologists unearthed
He also voices Ultra Magnus in this game.
gem of mystery. We are
Scourge or Cyclonus?
Scourge.
Scourge.
Okay.
the possibility that it is Zell Quartz.
Cyclonus doesn't look bad, actually.
No, he doesn't. He
It's
looks
a hard
pretty good.
it's a hard design to screw up.
I just noticed Starscream's head, it looked really tiny.
I mean, you could also say the same for Megatron and Starscream, but they managed to do it anyway.
Well, Megatron's hard to get the proportions right on.
Especially if you want him to turn into a...
Starscream's problems are more so in the
Yeah.
face.
Comics fine, except for the Sieg Heil. Other than that, he's fine.
Soundwave looks
To be
fine.
fair,
Soundwave looks fine, he's just not a fine dude.
yeah.
You say that about a lot of people nowadays.
To be fair, the War for Cybertron versions of Megatron weren't really that great up until the minor Megatron mold.
Yeah.
I personally think that that's the best that mold ever looked.
Also, even though both
future Megatron,
even though both Megatron and Galvatron are voiced by the same actor, why does Galvatron sound better?
you can also tell they're the same person because their lips are the exact same.
Yep. Even when being even though he was
so shiny, man.
Even though he was reformatted by Unicron, they still kept those luscious lips.
Yep.
So kept the lip fillers.
Why don't you let me?
Also, look, Starscream has a tiny head. That's the issue. His head's smaller than his, proportionally.
My apologies.
Look,
Yeah, his head is very small.
And the internal monologue.
Like, I don't think it's that his head is too small. I think it's that his shoulder columns are too tall.
Yeah, they're too tall, so his head looks like his head is a little smaller than it should be.
Both of you should rest.
Yeah.
Like it took us 3 streams for me to notice, oh, his head's a little smaller than it should be.
Also, holy shit, Galvatron's got some long legs. he's built.
Everyone's got long legs in this game.
Galvatron's a lot more noticeable.
He's built like a Danganronpa character. God damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, now we got both of our Snapdragons, we got our Blitzwing, both of our Blitzwings, we got both of our Astro Trains, and we got Galvatron. And Cyclonus and Scourge.
Galvatron for this?
We're gonna bring Galvatron along for this, because he has naturally higher stats than most characters already. Because he's got the same base stats without leveling up as Megatron.
Okay. Wow.
Like, this is just me looking at partners to bring along.
Very nice.
And, I'm thinking...
Can you do the can you transform Cyclonus and Scourge just so we can see what they look like?
Yeah.
That's not bad, actually.
That's really good.
They did go with Cyclonus. There's the badness. There's the jank.
Okay, but let's see some more jank for
Cyclonus is pretty good.
Let's see some more jank transformations. We got Astro Train.
It's not terrible, but it's not
terrible, but it's not good.
Let's see the train mode.
The train's gonna be worse because it's a completely different color. Actually, that's not bad.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
You know what? I'm good job, Winkysoft, the developers of this game with a really unfortunate name.
My second bet would be Blitzwing, just because his name's German.
Winkysoft. Yeah, that. Okay, that was pretty jank.
They get the cockpit. That works in 2 ways.
They kept the headmaster bit of it disconnecting.
They didn't have to do that, which is actually pretty cool. Pretty neat.
Well, it is part of his of where he came from. So.
Yeah, but like they actually animated the head disconnecting and getting into the pilot seat.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And then we got my boy.
He isn't bad. He ain't bad. He still ain't bad, but he still is a Nazi. So.
They kept the parts forming for Starscream.
Did they? Oh my god, they did. The other wings come off. Oh my god.
The weird amounts of attention to detail.
Just for the toys.
It's so unfortunate that this is such a crappy game.
Like, apparently, from what I read, they announced back in 2003, when this game was revealed, that it was coming to America. But then a few months before it came out, Takara was like, actually, no.
I'm the same age as this game.
So, like, yes. Yeah. So, Takara themselves knew this game was going to be a stinker before it came out.
Yeah, that still looks like a thumb. Like my thumbnail looks like that. Like it has the same shape. Like
Yeah, my
some ridge in
thumb
the
has
middle.
the same shape too.
You know what? I figured out what it is that makes his head look so weird. The bucket part of his head is a little elongated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Look, there's a
exactly what
giant
it is.
It looks
Especially
fine in game, but now it looks shiny.
Yeah, it's because the models used in game were done by a different studio than the models used for like the loading screens and the pre-rendered cutscenes.
Okay. Oh, you can't see shit.
Yes, because there's fog. It's like we're in Silent Hill or something. Also, who are we fighting now?
Back with the train bots. We're back with the train bots.
Yeah, we got the train bots now. I couldn't recognize them because
Weekend?
I could not begin.
This weekend?
I could not begin to tell you the names of any of the train bots. Okay, bye. Oh shit, I'm getting double teamed by Ironhides.
You're just getting jumped.
Your buddies are just completely useless.
Yes,
forgot about
you
that.
you cannot start a mission without them, but you can continue it without them because they can and will die. Most often through friendly fire.
I mean, Megatron would commit friendly fire if it meant he would win.
Yeah.
I can't wait until we do Devastation. That's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot of fun.
I've got two
Devastation.
versions of Devastation prepped. The PC version and the PS4 version.
What's that?
I've
That
got
game is good.
I've got the PC version and the PS4 version prepped, depending on which one I decide to stream.
Honestly, the PS4 version is really good.
I know. That's the one that I bought, but I found a on the Internet Archive I found a download of the PC version. Because
Notice
if you go on the Internet Archive, you can
Devastation
if you go on the Internet Archive, you can find like all of those delisted PC versions of Activision licensed games like Deadpool and the War for Cybertron games and stuff like that as like archives of their retail releases instead of like Steam. So you don't have to do
Can
any
you still
hacky.
purchase them?
Internet Archive is free to download. So
Oh, nice.
so it's like you
You're
download just a rip of the installer
You
disc.
are a pirate.
I mean, if the game's not being sold anymore, then
Yep, there's the booty. There's the booty. There's
Dude,
the booty train.
I would
bot.
love to get the codes for the extra skins again, because I had that on
I
Steam,
liked playing
but
Gold
I
Bug
didn't.
most.
Yeah, I liked playing
I went to
Nemesis Prime. I liked playing Nemesis Prime a lot.
You also know what I just realized?
how many Ironhides does one fight need?
Yep. Devastation is basically just a DMC flavored Transformers game.
No. It's a Bayonetta flavored Transformers game because it's got the time slow mechanic when you
Yeah.
dodge.
Pro.
Yeah, it does.
But
That game is so much
reminded me
fun.
of DMC, but
I played it a couple of weeks ago, and I had just so much fun playing it.
Which, to be
It is
fair,
honestly a game that's a lot of fun to replay.
yeah, it's very short, but it's fun and it's fun to replay from beginning to end because it's just non-stop action.
meanwhile, this is non-stop action in a bad way.
Yes. JKR's in chat and he said, and here I thought Mirage was the one who could make hollow clones of himself.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Shares
buddy?
Technology. Look at that train bot. It's got a dump truck.
Hey JKR, I have a question for you. Would you like to go to the Chicago Toy Show in July with me and my bro? I wanted to ask you that if you were going to be on tonight, but
Look
yeah.
at that train bot. Like that train bot again with like a plug on his back. He's got a dump truck booty.
Well,
He's got a BBL.
it's a good thing he's not a Constructicon, otherwise he would have a literal dumpy.
Literal dump truck.
oh, like the new
Like
figure.
Devastator does.
It has a literal dump truck.
He's got a literal dump truck ass.
I completely I completely stopped all of my pre-orders for the Constructicons because of seeing that image. It was such a turn off.
Hold on, who are we fighting now?
It's a Carbot, so.
Oh!
Chrome Dome!
Chrome Dome.
Oh, it's you? Finally made it, Decepticons. Time to send you to the junkyard.
Oh, that's not the voice I expected!
I mean, this isn't American G1 Chrome Dome. This is Japanese G1 Chrome Dome. So it's like the hot-blooded shonen hero.
Yeah, but the voice
Just
does
like-
not fit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not fit.
I like Japanese Chrome Dome. I don't like that voice they picked.
Nope.
Hey, like in the fog, you can't see him. Look at that! Look at that one! That train. Look at that ass! Look at that ass!
Gosh, that butt.
Okay, but not only does he have a dumpy, but he's also got a plug in it.
Nah. Yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking the
he's
same
got an
thing.
IAL. I on it. Aft lift.
He's got a freaking plug on it. I saw that too.
Plug on his back.
Who's got to plug up their ass?
One of the train bots.
Was that L? I just
What'd I
heard in
say?
the background. Oh, that definitely appeared on stream.
No.
Yes.
Yes,
It did.
Who's got to plug up their ass? What? What?
One of the train bots here. Once this cutscene's over.
L, you got to stick around to see it at least.
I'll call it. I'll usher her over to see it again. I honestly think that the model for Chrome Dome looks pretty good.
It looks good. His
Yeah,
voice is terrible.
the headmasters fared better than anyone else did. There it is.
There he is.
See, he's got a freaking plug, and he's got a big dumpy.
Jerry.
His butt.
He's like that guy that would be running all over the internet. You remember that guy? And then they'd have him on stretchers.
Oh. Oh yeah, the guy with the really jiggly butt cheeks. I forgot what that guy's name was.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Like he has like,
Yeah.
like bodyguards and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chase him through the fog.
Yes, we're not only in Space Mayan ruins, we're also in Space Silent Hill.
Look at him. God, sitting must be a pain for him. He can't sit. His ass is too fat.
Yeah, he would literally have to have a seat that's at least half his height.
He's a couple inches
Like-
taller when he's
he's like a
sitting
quarter
than when
of
he's
his height,
standing.
so that he could sit down on it. Yeah.
Shoryuken by Chrome. You can't
Oh man.
it's because Chrome Dome's there. Because of the fucking fog.
JKR says, cue the theme to John Carpenter's The Fog. And he also says, as for the toy show, I'll keep you posted. I'm taking a summer class this year.
If you beat me, you can't go further.
Oh man.
A key.
What? Okay.
Find it yourself, Decepticon.
It's always on Sundays, JKR. So I don't think you'll need to worry about that. It's on the fourth Sunday of July.
He gurs, but he did like a shrug, like eh.
He's indifferently gurring. Mission orders: break through the minefield within the time limit. Okay, we're in a minefield now.
Now.
Now another one of these.
We're in a minefield now. Okay.
Time limit. In the fog.
But look, they give us arrows to point us in the right direction.
This is gonna be hell.
And this is as fast as you can go if you're not like you know, a transformer that turns into a car. So none of the Decepticons.
None of
I'm
the
actually
cons.
surprised that you haven't actually hit one of those.
It's because the draw distance is so shit, but at the same time, it's like I could see where they're going to pop up. Okay,
There it is.
there it is. I forgot that they home in. The red ones home in on you.
Oh, they're homing mines. Great. Yeah, at least you
no.
get forward. At least you got it forward.
Boom.
Hey, yeah.
You say that, and then he hits all of them.
I was thinking the exact same thing. You know, I'm
They're
surprised you
homing
haven't hit
mines.
anything. Why did you say shit, man?
What?
I don't even know if I'm going the right way other than just following the arrows.
It's just blind faith.
I got there we go. I guess I'm at the end.
You actually made it through on the first try. It took
Oh,
you like
hold up,
6
hold up,
tries the
hold
last
up.
time.
He did. He decided to come. Why does he sound like jazz? Why is he New Yorker?
I gotta turn this up.
Hey, if you're gonna
Here, listen to this.
no way I'm giving it to you. Come and get it.
He's like he's trying to do a Stallone.
He sounds like the rap in the '90s movie.
Willow said, "Ew, why does Ratchet sound like that?"
What's here?
Oh no, he just red alert wooed us.
Also,
Red alert.
you know, like when I talk like a New York.
She's going like, "Ooh, ow, ow, ow," whenever he gets hit.
Yeah, I mean, part of it is that like the only quick turn you have is to face whatever enemy is closest to you by double tapping down.
Oh, when you hit Galvatron, he goes, "What are you doing?"
Go upstairs.
No, hold on a sec. Just, do you want to take over from me while I eat really quick?
Sure.
Hey, Ari, do you mind if Willow subs in for me while I eat really quick?
I welcome it.
All right.
Let me get a chair.
She is getting a chair.
Hopefully a comfy chair.
Well, I am currently living in a very.
I can't even
unorthodox
see
place
where
right now.
I can't even see where the fuck he's over all the way over here. He was all the way over there taking pot shots at me. I just got roundhouse kicked by him, and all in all, it's not been a good day.
Do I have to do this thingy?
I'm getting beaten up by the medic.
Can I move it?
Yeah.
I'm getting my ass handed to me by the medic. There we go.
Why does he sound like that? It's kind of weird.
I don't know why. You can say that about anyone in this game.
I'm not strong enough. I have to retreat. Transform.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Also, I apologize. I have like a flu or something.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I hope you get better soon.
More higher, like a higher pitch than normal.
Yeah.
I hope you get better soon.
Thank you.
Look at this loading screen, Megatron. Look at it.
It's nice.
He's got a 5 head. He's got a 5 head.
I know, yeah. That's like a complete like anime pose with his fingers out like that.
Yeah, but it's terrible. Also, look at his lips. Look at his
Literally no one up to this point had
First.
Literally no one up to this point has called the thing they're looking for the gem of mystery. He just came up with that on the spot to make it sound more thrilling.
That's just sad. No, he wanted it to have a cool name.
It's called
Megatron is a drama queen, let's be honest.
We gave it a bum ass name. It's cool. It's Gem of Mystery, and it wasn't named that before.
Man, why are his lips shiny?
So randomly, okay,
Yeah, now we have to go through a maze.
Wasn't here before.
Destroy all stone pillars and Autobot warriors within the time limit. Of course it's a fucking time limit.
Of course it's a time limit.
So it's a maze. You have to destroy people's. But before, the one time, it's never been called this until just now when Maggie gave it that nickname. But it's the Stone of Mystery, Gem of Mystery. But
Yeah.
it wasn't called that before. He just gave it a bomb ass name randomly in the middle of the.
Yeah, with no one around to hear him because both of his sidekicks are dead.
He's just monologuing to himself.
I mean, it is like Megatron to monologue to himself.
How's everyone been lately? Sorry, I can't.
I've been doing well. Mostly, just been kind of bored.
I gotcha.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, Red, I haven't been playing with you lately.
Yes, we haven't been playing.
I know, I'm sorry.
Which isn't fair. I feel so bad for you. You go through so much medical shit.
I know.
I'm about to die.
Something.
I don't even know what's wrong with me. I think my body just hates me. And it's like not even autoimmune. Oh
Oh no!
no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Only a few more days that you can say oh no before Guro retires. Or graduates.
Yeah, she is.
Effective May 1st.
Oh yeah, Ari, you want to hear something disgusting?
What?
Willow, do it.
Oh no, you want me to do it when I'm sick?
It'll be funny.
Alright, let me see. Get ready.
I've heard
That
worse.
wasn't even one of my best ones.
I've heard much worse.
It's just like she's so good at it.
Good.
It'll
That
take
wasn't even
more
one of my
than
better
that.
ones.
It'll take more than that to skeeve me out.
Jake wants to join for a bit.
We must find that key first.
Oh, JKR wants to join in for a bit? Sure, someone add him to the call.
Give me a minute.
I can't exactly do this right now while I'm under a time limit. Sorry,
Gem of Mystery time.
I was trying to remember the Ultra Magnus line that isn't, damn it. Oh, I can't even connect my kicks because the pillar's in the way.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
I didn't even know that could happen.
You know?
This kid's in the way.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta add people. I gotta add members.
By the way, Willow, if you want to know why I'm kicking so much instead of any other move, it's because kicks and punches have the same speed and deal the same damage, but kicks have longer reach.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like the not the land, but it's like
This is just
kicking.
kicking the game.
It's like Bayonetta. Like
Yeah, it's like Bayonetta.
that's what I was thinking. I was just like, damn, he's just like Bayonetta kicking all these fuckers like all over the place. It's like
It's like we're in a chorus line. It's everybody. Is this the part where we start kicking? Is this the part where we start kicking? Kicking! I want to do some kicking.
It looks like that too. Do that.
oh my gosh, that's so funny.
The fucking like 2 or 3 frame kick. I love it.
It's fun.
Speaking of Patrick Star quotes, tomorrow night I have been I've unintentionally roped myself into streaming the Patrick Star game tomorrow night.
There's a Patrick Star game?
Yes, it is called SpongeBob's.
Genius is showing.
It's called the Patrick Star game. And It's official. It's not like a fan game.
Is it an official game?
It's an official game. It's available for $40, and it's like, you know,
Damn.
Goat Simulator.
Yeah,
It's Goat Simulator for kids.
bro. Wait, isn't Goat Simulator for kids?
A
No,
little bit.
not really.
I love the two different answers. Like immediately, yes, no.
Not really.
Yeah, it depends.
On Steam? What?
Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 on Steam because people are just giving it like positive reviews as a meme. Like,
Oh no.
like,
I gotta look this up now
Stores
too.
on Steam. What is this? What the Sweet Victory costume? What?
yeah, there's like tons of alternate costumes. There's like,
It's going to school.
it's the first truly open world SpongeBob game.
Patrick Ballin.
Oh my gosh, you can literally get it for Switch. That's hilarious. I kind of want this now.
Yeah, it's on all
Just
platforms
because.
right now.
Okay.
And it goes on sale pretty often. Like, the only reason I have it is because Kier got it for me. My buddy Kier, who I showed a video to of it, got it for me for when it was on sale. And on the condition that I stream it, and then when he raids into my stream, where's the last thing I need to destroy? Is it this rock? Is it this rock? Do I need to break this rock? I can't destroy the rock. It's not interactable. But
Just Patrick fucking Ballin.
is it these crates? Do the crates count as pillars?
I don't know.
I guess so.
You know, it would be helpful to see what you missed. Get
Being
a
able-
fucking game.
You know what would be helpful to see what I missed? Being able to see.
Being able to see.
Why is there a bunch of fog?
Because we're in a foggy area, that's it.
No way.
Like, genuinely, it's like, oh, this jungle area is very foggy.
I broke my glasses and I can't see. Goddammit.
Oh, you broke your glasses. No.
There's the pillars I need to break.
Yeah.
Ah,
Doing a
yes.
Oh,
These
Pippin,
are
what are you
Turkey
doing?
boys.
But,
Also, God damn it, Ari! I just have to look at the. I just have to look at the personal chat you guys have been having here, and you swear on my life that we're gonna get through this.
yes. Yes, to be fair, I didn't know you weren't in the chat until later today.
Whoops.
I meant to say that in front of you.
Jason, Patrick fucking Ballin.
Oh god, we gotta destroy all the pillars again.
Destroy more pillars. Yeah, while you're at it, go ahead and destroy more pillars. Actually, while you're at it, go ahead and destroy more pillars.
And we're still this time we don't have to defeat all the Autobots. We just gotta destroy all the pillars and find the key. Oh, and of course there's mines. Of course. And there's a time limit.
Why can't it be easy?
Fun fact,
Leave him alone. He's just trying to destroy rocks.
It's not gonna be easy.
Fun fact, I'm playing this on easy mode.
Really?
You want to know the only difference between all the difficulties? On easy mode, you get infinite lives. On medium difficulty, you get, I think, like 10 lives, and on hard, you get 3.
Ooh, damn.
God, look at those single-digit frame rates.
Continue.
And why say lives? I mean, it's more like continues in an arcade game, where it's like, you can't earn more, but, you know, if you run out, I guess you're starting these entire up to an hour-long stages over again.
Oh my gosh.
I would not do that.
Yes, that's why if you ever want to play this game for yourself, and I don't know why you would, but if you ever do, play it on easy.
Oh yeah. Well, did you see the picture I texted you? Patrick
Yeah.
Ballin.
Wait, huh? Wait, hold on.
I texted you a picture of a screen cap from the game. Patrick fucking balling.
Oh my gosh.
I found out about the
that
Patrick
pigment on
Star
his face.
game through this Let's Play that someone did, or like Let's Play highlight video that someone did that was called the Patrick Star game is a cognito hazard.
Oh no. Oh no, it's just like you were getting punched in the back and you just did that to 3 of them and you were just like, fuck off!
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of my shite!
But yeah, if you want like a good idea of what the Patrick Star game is like, look up the video Patrick Star game is a cognito hazard.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna trust any video you tell me to watch anymore after the fucking Brazilian pizza shit.
There Okay, but was the Brazilian pizza really as bad as the Korean pizza?
Yeah! The Korean pizza was a meme. The Brazilian was legit.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, the Brazilian pizza was being made at an actual pizza place.
Boys, tonight.
It's and then you said it's ramen spaghetti. You say the most sacrilegious.
No. I said
Italian
I said ramen is just Japanese spaghetti.
Grabbed off my head.
It's still.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.
See you, Will.
See ya.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah, I do. It'll be feel better.
Yeah. Did we drive home?
Oh, so
Alright,
you
you're-
did decide to join.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I figured might as well, right?
All right.
Next area with a sliver of health left.
Don't worry, I will pray to Primus for your victory.
Open the door to the chamber, which holds
So I guess we got the key.
Okay.
I was like, now you gotta find
Yes.
me. Oh, we already found it. When?
Oh shit!
Oh god.
There's a boss fight coming.
We did that off screen.
Crum Dome again?
Back.
Oh no.
Transform.
You're not going any further, Decepticons.
You're not going any further, Decepticons.
It does not sound like Shonen.
This time it's for real.
typical.
Sometimes he sounds good, sometimes he doesn't.
Sometimes what's the name of that one guy from that you keep quoting?
Is that Brannigan?
Yeah, he kind of sounds like that.
He does! Which means he sounds like Phil Hartman.
Time to rumble.
Yep.
It's time. Our narrator returns at the weirdest times.
Not Phil Hartman.
It's time to battle.
No. I say Phil Hartman because it was Billy West.
to-
It was Billy West that voiced him, but
Yeah.
it's Billy West, but he based his voice off of Phil Hartman.
Yeah, that's what.
Because Phil Hartman was originally supposed to voice Zap Brannigan until he was murdered.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that about my favorite TV show.
Yeah.
Now, we
Now I kind of feel bad doing all those Zap Brannigan lines. Because I say, like, one of the ones I say a lot is like, how many did we lose, Kif? All of them, sir. Well, at least they won't mourn each other.
One that sticks with me as far as Zap Brannigan lines go is I have a very sexy reading disability called sexlexia.
Lexia.
Oh my gosh. He's just supposed to be like a parody of
William Shatner. It's
William
definitely
Shatner,
that.
yeah.
He's a parody of William Shatner via through the lens of Phil Hartman as played by Billy West.
Yep.
Billy West. Why does that name sound familiar?
He's Fry from Futurama, and he's
And
Oh, okay.
and the
Stim-
professor and Zoidberg.
and he's
Zoidberg.
and he's Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy.
He's a very prolific voice actor.
Yeah. He's also everyone on the Weird Al show in the animated segments who isn't Weird Al.
Really?
Yes, every single character in the animated segments that isn't just Weird Al's character is played by Billy West.
So my favorite character will.
I remember watching that show. On DVD from the library.
Cyclonus took the bullet for Chrome Dome.
You failed me yet again, Cyclonus.
Oh, that was a good scream. No, it actually sounded like he died.
Yeah, it did actually. It was still corny as heck, but it still sounded like he died.
Question for you guys: Who did the better voice cast? This or the War for Cybertron trilogy?
This
is more fun.
This is more fun. This is more fun. They're not dragging out all their deliveries except for Megatron.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
They're not
funny.
I know this is absolutely not why everyone speaks so slowly and stiltedly in War for Cybertron trilogy, but my headcanon for why they speak so slowly is that they had like 10 minutes worth of script and they decided to speak. The director was like, speak as slowly as possible so we can stretch it out to 30.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's headcanon, and it's probably right.
There were bits in that animation where they just stuttered for a second, so it's like they were like looping the animation.
Oh man, honestly.
Hold on, Ultra Magnus. Hold on.
Every episode should have been 20 minutes long.
Chuck.
Arrived at last.
That is definitely Barry from Resident Evil 1.
I can't deal with that now.
You could see the safety on Megatron's arm.
Oh my god, you can!
I didn't realize that before, but you're right.
You can see the safety.
It looks like we have to persuade.
So there's a question: does the Walter P-38 have a safety on both sides?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
Show.
I did.
I'm gonna get something like that after I'm done paying off the bar.
Be cool. My dad just got a new motorcycle, so it's
cool.
really cool.
Sweet. Broadside?
Yeah, Broadside out of nowhere.
Why is he so small?
I mean, to be fair, Broadside doesn't scale. Broadside doesn't scale properly, no matter what you do.
Yeah, fair enough. Because he turns into an F-115 Eagle and
an aircraft carrier. He's not going to scale well, no matter what you do.
It's not good. It's not good.
He's honestly an ill-conceived figure, even from his G1 beginnings.
Yeah, we're lucky he didn't show up in didn't really get to show up in the G1 cartoon in any significant form. Otherwise, he was there, but oh my god, Skylinks! Skylinks out of fucking nowhere!
Huge! Humongous! How is he not the boss?
DMC3, why is he so big?
Why is he even here? I think he would be like better for like a boss fight or something like that.
He is part of the boss fight.
I know, but like, why isn't he the main boss fight?
No, it's a double team between Ultra Magnus and Skylinks, plus all of these guys.
Plus Magnus and Broadside. Nice spin, Ultra Magnus. That was very beautiful.
Pirouette.
So what? Magnus knows ballet now?
Is this gay?
What the heck is this?
Somehow Skylinks is going down easier than Ultra Magnus is.
By the way,
Galvatron's dead, though.
I did ballet for like 3 years, so I do know some things.
Bro, you cannot get me to admit that. Not even Batman would get me to admit that.
Huh?
Okay, Skylinks.
Enough to admit it.
Skylinks.
I'm just saying I'm a different man.
Everyone, pour one out for Skylinks. F's in chat for Skylinks.
Yeah, whatever. He wasn't really my favorite.
You might be changing your mind
so badly there.
You might be changing your mind about that in the future. I'm not going to tell you why. You'll find out.
I don't want to know, man. I'm scared now.
For Skylinks, is what I
Oh,
mean.
for Skylinks, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about ballet. I was like, oh,
Oh, no.
too. You're talking about ballet. I'm like, what?
You're going to like ballet no matter what. Like it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so yeah, your dad's bike's pretty cool.
Broadside?
Frontside? Okay, I know we gotta do this fight again. God damn it.
Hold on, we gotta check this. Yes, it does have a safety on both sides.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I looked up actual images of for the
No, I mean the in-game model.
Yeah, I know in-game model.
Yeah, it's just for symmetric. It's just for perfect symmetry.
Well, it's also
Use the model.
it's
Flip it.
it's
That's all
because
they
when you're creating a 3D model like this, it's easier to just have both sides be symmetrical instead of creating separate.
Nobody got my reference.
I know.
It's Death the Kid from Soul Eater.
I haven't seen Soul Eater.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so uncultured.
I mean, I've seen Soul Eater. It's been a while, but I didn't even hear the reference.
I watch live action Japanese shit more.
Perfect symmetry. Because he's like a total OCD.
Yeah, very OCD.
He's
very
extremely OCD. He cannot see something out of symmetry in a room without freaking.
Magnus just exploded.
Yep, Magnus is gone.
Gone. Cyclonus just lands on you.
I love how Skylinks is just like
He just goes up and boom.
Yeah, that's like one of his only attacks besides firing rockets is he just smush.
I don't think that's even how Skylinks transforms in the original show either.
He's not transforming. He's not even transforming. He just
lifts and then goes up.
Oh, he's teabagging.
Hey, it's not that fun. Honestly,
He's actually teabagging it. At least if he wasn't nuded.
surprisingly enough, this isn't that far away from his actual transformation in show.
Actually, wait, that's a fair question. Do Beastformers have to get neutered or spayed?
Well, now we know what Skylinks' voice sounds like in the
need for that.
Now we know what Skylink sounds like in this game. Ah!
It's like Laserbeak. Caw!
Caw! Caw!
Me? Caw!
Oh, dude, I was talking with Harry, one of our new voice for Cyclonus, and he was doing a voice line for Laserbeak for a W was doing, and I said you can't sound any worse than Laserbeak in Transformers: Call of the Future. I did a demo for him of how it sounded, and
It looks like a
sounds so much
meatball.
better.
It looks like a meatball. Like a meatball. It looks like a fucking meatball.
For the record, this is not the Zell Quartz. We haven't finished the game that quickly.
I know it's the Gem of Mystery, but it looks like
no,
meatball, man.
No. He called it the Gem of Mystery because he's looking for the Zell Quartz. That's what he meant. Hold on.
I swear that's the same meatball from Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. I swear that's the same meatball.
But the shuttle crash landed. Then I was alone.
Wow.
That's sad. That's kind of sad. And I was alone.
Sharkticon,
Like,
servant of the Quintessons.
It sounds like he had a tracheotomy.
Snap tungsten rods as if they were animal bone.
I am always.
You got anything good to eat in there?
I don't like being alone.
Why is it making me feel sad for him?
I know, I feel so sad. I feel so sad for him, like he's like a little kid.
I
Like a little kid who wants his
No.
dad.
He doesn't sound like he had a tracheotomy. He sounds like grown-up Bobby Hill.
Yes. That's what we get it now. God. That's not wrong. That's not wrong.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
That's my purse. It's my purse. Yeah, I don't know you.
Damn it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Why do you play a Decepticon that sounds like he's smoked too many cigarettes? Oh my gosh, my
lost it
right now. Dude, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm sorry, my brain's a little fried.
My brain's fried too, but you know what I do? I get loud.
Yep.
Like,
You're experiencing it now.
nobody points out in this story, we're looking for the Zell Quartz. What does it look like? Nobody ever asks what it looks like, so for the next few levels,
So we know when we found it.
we're just going to be going on a wild goose chase, finding the wrong things over and over again.
I'm just gonna assume it looks like another meatball.
So you are trying to.
It sounded like he was actually on the toilet, and he's like, actually on the toilet, and suddenly he's like a big one came out. So you are trying to.
I have been constipated for 300.
What?
I keep forgetting this Megatron has a bulge.
No. Scourge, stop them.
Please, no! Scourge, stop them!
It's the generic voice for Scourge.
Unmanageable old wheezers.
Weezer?
Why is Starscream the only one with an internal monologue? God, this game just baffles me every time.
And this is the most Starscream has ever Starscreamed.
It's very Starscream. It's in character for him.
It is.
That's what the worst thing. Starscream's the only one that's in character.
Yeah, everyone else is very out of character, honestly.
Everyone else is a little off. Starscream is fine.
Yeah.
And then the Decepticons will be mine.
Again with this crap.
You said Dark Overlord? No.
No.
Pause.
It's so awkward.
It just now occurs to Galvatron, oh, if I kill my past self, then I don't exist anymore.
I'm dead.
Shit.
If I kill my past self, I no longer exist.
I think this is supposed to be for comedy? Because they're like, oh, thanks for reminding us that we're about to destroy each other and wipe each other out of timeline existence, Starscream. You're such a good friend.
That's still in character for Starscream.
I think that's supposed to be comedy, but I can't tell.
Almost did it. He almost did it.
He almost succeeded, if not for his stupidity.
No, but Scourge almost sea-hiled. He was rigid and everything. His arm just wasn't out.
Let's fight together from here.
I'm stupid! I'm stupid!
I couldn't help it. I had to do it.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Scourge's the only one not laughing. Oh.
What was that?
The funniest bitch in the show. It's the funniest fucker.
Oh my gosh, this game is so stupid.
Oh my god.
Valley 2.
Yeah, the first stage was Valley. This is Valley 2 that we just finished. They're not the same valley. Sorry, Valley 2 was the previous stage. This one was Lazalt Ruins.
Lazalt.
John, I am hungry. I want some Lazult. You're eating us out of house and home. Garmfield.
I hope that
the champagne.
I certainly hope that the king doesn't come ill.
I think we just encountered random NPC dialogue.
Yeah, I love that you got my reference. Random NPC dialogue.
I think JKR got it too because he made it Chuckles in Hero Forge a while back.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yep.
Alright, he's not even called Gnaw, he's just called Sharktacon. Let's see his transformation.
We can't do it yet here.
We can't. Oh yeah, not in here. We can't. Of course, that would make too much sense.
You gotta do it in the hero select screen.
Yeah, or in the character viewer, which is only accessible through the title screen.
Okay. Also, we gotta see Galvatron's transformation. We didn't see it last time.
Yeah. You know, I haven't upgraded any of these handguns yet. Mostly because why would I use a handgun when I am a gun?
Yeah, right. DMC2 is Ebony and Ivory the game. This game is kicking the game.
Yes. Kicking and fusion cannon. That's it. That's all you need.
That's it.
Well, hey, JKR, what is the name of that Godzilla look-alike thing from the Rugrats?
Reptar.
No, Reptar.
Reptar. What is this Reptar-looking this GIF that you just sent?
I have no idea. I saw that a while back, and I just added it to my go-to gifs to post.
Hold on, I gotta see what.
It looks like a sickly Godzilla. Is what it looks like. Reptar is meant to be Godzilla. I know.
I love it. It's so shit. I love it.
It's like a super doofy, sickly Godzilla.
All right, ready to go to the Karzite mine?
Sure.
You can tell that you can tell these are some Japanese, like Japanese G1 names.
Oh, Ari, what is that Patrick game? By the way,
we were talking about it while you were AFK. Was it is an official SpongeBob game called Patrick Star Game. That's basically Goat Simulator for kids.
But also, if you see the video, the picture I sent into our group chat, Patrick ballin'.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's also technically the first open world SpongeBob game.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, so this is an actual video.
Yes, it's not like it's not a shit post. This costs money.
It's $40.
$40.
Yep.
Paying that sponge tax.
That's as much as I paid for my Fall of Cybertron Fireflight.
Yeah. Or, as he's actually supposed to be called, Air Raid. Yeah.
It's supposed to be Fireflight.
I know that it's supposed to be Fireflight, but called Air Raid on the package.
It's an internal monologue.
Wait, does this mean Starscream was reincarnated into Cyclonus in this continuity?
I don't know.
Fuckier things have happened in G1 continuity.
True.
Specifically as it regards to Japan. Remember, in Japan, not only is KISS Players part of the G1 continuity, so is RID 2001.
So is what?
RID 2001.
Guys.
Yes, that is true. It's part of their continuity, at least. Yeah.
Oh, Carbobots?
Yeah, it's part of the G1 continuity in Japan.
It is technically the last part of that continuity in Japan because Armada basically rebooted everything.
No, I'm not.
Beast machines.
That's true, which is really unfortunate.
Oh, they all seaguiled.
Whoa! I missed it. Rewind this crap. I might see.
I saw enough for Scourge, so if anyone didn't bet on Scourge, give me money.
expect to trust information provided.
I wasn't playing your game.
God, this Starscream see Kyle because he's the only one I like in this game so far.
I think everyone except for Megatron and Galvatron did.
Sad fact is, I think it's only a matter of time before they all do.
They are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
Are we the bad baddies?
Are we the baddies?
Is this play about us?
I mean, technically, all of us do play a Decepticon.
Yeah. Technically, also a con.
Yep.
All right, we gotta see Galvatron's transformation and Sharkticon.
Oh, excuse me.
One.
Nice.
There he is. That's not terrible.
That's not terrible.
It's not too bad. Even though he does, sprout his, like...
The legs are a little janky.
He poses. He poses and falls forward.
He T-poses, falls forward, and sprouts, like, the third leg of the tripod setup out of his chest.
Oh my.
Oh,
leg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not his chest. That's his crotch.
Giggity.
All right. Okay, that's not bad.
That's pretty good. It's cute. It's cute.
That's pretty
I can definitely see how it cheats a little bit, but
Yeah, but it's fine.
like they didn't animate him like flipping over. They instead just like shifted his arms down.
He's like,
When you're working with Florodiri models, you kind of have to cheat, honestly.
Yeah. It's like Thu said, you can't spell Florodiri without oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
You can't say Florodiri without saying oh dear.
Yeah, I'm surprised that actually sounds like something the Joker would say.
I don't know why the Joker would be talking about Florodiri, but okay.
We live in a world where Joker is canonically scared of the IRS.
Yeah.
We also live
without saying oh dear.
We also live in a world where do we take Jet Blitzwing or Tank Blitzwing with us?
Either way, we got a cockpit.
Answer: we take Soundwave.
Yeah. Everyone choose his fighter jet.
Tank.
No, this is tank.
I don't think we should do a German accent for any of these characters, considering what they do. I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should do that.
No. We just counterbalance this by following it up with Wolfenstein: The New Order.
That's not much better.
But in that one, you're killing the ones who do the salute.
I know, but still.
Autobot fools! Right. Decepticons!
That is so stunted and really weirdly said.
We got a new flavor of fight time. Subterranean fight time. 2 hounds.
Also, first there was fog, now it's a sandstorm. What is this game?
I hate sand.
It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. Not like you. You're soft and smooth.
Oh my god. They're so cringe.
I mean, like, people shit on Hayden Christensen a lot for that line delivery. I'm like, I'd like to see you deliver that bit of dialogue better.
Oh no, I can't.
As written,
he honestly did the best that he could. He honestly did the best he could.
We got Redcar.
Gotta be stupid. Gotta be stupid.
I mean, this game, do dare to be stupid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it goes beyond daring to be stupid.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil my Redcar for the stream.
Oh yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do it yet.
Which hopefully you noticed in like the lines that I turned in, I kind of like reel back in some of the like.
I try not to listen to people.
Well, I meant more. I meant more for I meant more for Chuck.
I actually haven't listened to them recently.
Oh, that's Slack.
There's Quicksand.
I'll go and listen to them sometime soon.
Because I've got all my lines in now. And I re-recorded that no.
No, you did a much better job. You really did.
Yeah.
I got to do the RJ one.
It was good enough. I honestly thought it was
mostly it was like late in the day, and I didn't want to piss off my neighbors because the walls here do be thin.
I gotcha.
But I can always give it another go.
RJ sent me tonight because it's not.
I
really
honestly thought
that
it was.
loud.
I thought it was pretty good. I honestly thought it was pretty good.
But like with my rec gar, I tried to like reel back in some of the Long John Baldry-ness of it for when he's being friendly.
I see.
So basically it's like, you know, full on Long John Baldry when he's you know, trying to sound intimidating, and then more like stage show Long John Baldry, if you've seen like any of his concerts he used to do when he was alive, when he's just
transforming. These might just be normal humans.
So that means that two of the voice actors that played
Sludge is here.
That means that two of the voice actors that played him are dead then.
Yep.
Because Dean Bristow and...
Yeah, Dean Bristow and Long John Baldry died in the same year.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
It was a really bad year for Robotniks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But technically we have...
Especially since
three that are still alive.
what the recent one's gone through.
And now Hound's a boss?
But who's the recent... Wait, what's wrong with...
Mike Pollock?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike Pollock, what happened to him?
Mike Pollock's been in some controversies about general shitty behavior towards people on Twitter and being like very militantly pro-genocide in Israel without going further in that topic. Like beyond like like part of it is like part of it's like you know, one thing was like you know, sicking like telling people to more or less telling people to brigade someone that didn't like that he disagreed with, and another time was when he made a very poor taste joke about Dean Bristow being dead.
It's Iwi. It's Iwi. It's an Iwi situation.
That's pretty crappy.
Where it was like he wouldn't be the late Dean Bristow if he showed up.
Did Hound just drop kick you?
Yes.
That is awful.
That joke's darker than anything I would even touch. I'm known for bad jokes, so that's just like that's real.
That's really.
Why do you think I'm not just commenting on it? I'm just leaving it be.
I'm all for low-hanging fruit, but that's like one of those kind of jokes that you do not touch with a 10-foot.
What do you call Adam's balls? What?
What's Ren?
Huh?
What did you say?
Way.
Chuck said low-hanging fruit, and I said that's what he calls Adam balls.
Oh.
Oh.
Blur.
Yeah, Blur. Data courier. Never thought of him as a courier.
His face is so pudgy.
Worthless scrap like yourself.
Oh yeah, Galvatron died. You know,
Time to rumble.
we are legally not allowed to say, "Oh, Wheelie's here."
He's the same height as everyone.
No, he's actually 10.
He's a little shorter. He's a little shorter.
He's a little shorter, but
Bumblebee.
I think he's taller than Bumblebee is in this game.
In this game, he's taller than me, definitely.
What's worse than wheelie? A horde of wheelies.
He's taller.
Army of wheelies.
He's taller than the Sharkticon.
Oh,
Yeah,
He shouldn't be.
he shouldn't be.
he should be around roughly like human height.
I mean,
He should be like.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like literally,
Like shit.
it's like literally the size of a mini con in Armada.
I both want to play devil's advocate and also counter my own devil's advocate with this, which is like, oh, if you're designing a character like that to be an enemy in a video game, you don't want him to be too small, otherwise...
Why would you design him to be an enemy in the first place?
Yeah, that's what I was going to follow up with, which is... It's like, oh, if you've got a character who's supposed to be small as an enemy, you don't want them to be too small or else they're, easy to lose track of and hard to hit. But also, why would you go with Wheelie as an enemy?
Yeah, I mean, Wheelie is like literally the most hated character for a reason.
Well, no, there's the reason, so you can kick his face in.
Yeah. Okay. I accept these terms.
I accept your terms.
You can't get the blur because Wheelie keeps kicking you in the face.
Did Blur just do the flash kick?
He did it like 3 times.
Okay, so we got Crumb Dum doing Shoryukens, and we got Blur doing the flash kick. What other Street Fighter moves are we going to see?
I mean, we kind of got a Hadouken with the fusion cannon.
Hadouken! I think Wheeljack did the Hadouken as well. At some point.
You know, I'm waiting to see a
Crumb Dome.
Tatsumaki. I'm waiting to see a Tatsumaki Seppuku.
I'm waiting to see a spinning bird kick.
I think that's what I said.
No, those are 2 different moves.
Oh, really?
Tatsumaki Seppuku.
Tatsumaki is the one that Ryu and all the Ryu clones use. Spinning bird kick is like the split-legged, upside-down spinning kick that Chun-Li uses.
Oh, that Chun-Li does, yeah.
Chun-Li does, yeah.
That would be more fun to see, actually.
Blur, the fastest thing alive. Yeah, when he's retreating.
He's retreating.
I'm just thinking of Carter Anderson. It's like I'm the fastest thing alive. That is not your slogan, bitch.
We got Hardhead.
Who that is? Carter Anderson. He does all those weird face.
I got another man.
Swap
Sorry.
things.
No.
I'll send a couple of his videos. They're pretty funny.
Straight from one boss fight into another with no chance to heal in between.
I will be right back. I gotta use the facilities.
Okay. I'm probably gonna die here, and then I'll get to reset. Yep.
I gotta take a Luigi.
Oh, okay. He's got a piece.
You are number 2.
Yeah, they should do more with Blur being fast, like what the animated did. Like he's just a speedster. Like I wish they did more of that, of, like Transformers with just like superpowers. Like that'd be really fun.
Thoughts on this voice for Hardhead?
That'd be cool, yeah.
I've got my own style of fighting. Think I'll teach you Decepticons all about it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Right. It's time to run.
Is it the best voice for him? No, but you know, in this context, I think it's a decent voice.
It's decent.
So we're fighting Hardhead and Hound at the same time, while also getting swarmed.
The Headmaster Autobots voice actors aren't bad.
Yeah, and oh, we got turrets here too.
Where's their AA gun? Where's an AA gun in a non-human settlement?
In the middle of the desert.
In the middle of the goddamn desert!
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Sandstorm.
Yeah, Sandstorm should have been here! Why did we get blurred Hardhead? And Hound again! Actually, I think I know why they'd be the easiest to see.
Yes, pick the green. Pick the green ones to fight against all the brown.
It'd be easy to find them.
And Wheelie's here too now.
Fuck off,
Of
Wheelie.
course he is. Oh, fucking course. Wheelie, save
Why are his attacks purple?
Why not?
He's a green Autobot. Why are his attacks purple?
Because purple contrasts on the color wheel with green and therefore makes for a good complementary color to it.
But it covers his whole body, so you can't even see the green.
I'm just talking in terms of like white, green, and purple are often paired together. I'm not saying it looks good here.
Okay.
That's why the Hulk is. That's why the Hulk is green and purple. That's why Mysterio's green and purple.
That's why Joker's green and purple. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Hulk was originally gray.
Yeah, but redid him to green and purple, partly because it was easy
to print.
It's easier to print, and that specific color combination is also visually appealing.
Yeah. It was more appealing, but also, more importantly, it was easier to print.
Yeah, it was easier to print than spending so much on, grayscale ink.
Which was really expensive at the time.
And even nowadays, because think about it, what's the color of ink that you're going to run out of the most? The answer is black.
Black. You're going to run out of it the most.
It's like a wise man. It's like a not so wise man once said.
Pretty strong to be.
It takes all colors to make a rainbow. Except black.
Except black.
There's no
black in a rainbow.
That was also from Vinny.
I know you told. It reminds me of like this shitpost Moon Knight thing where he's talking to Spider-Man. Spider-Man goes, "Hey Mark." No, it's Jake. Okay, Jake. Up. Fucking. I forgot the other one. Steven. Okay, Steven. Mark again. God damn it.
Make up your mind.
He can't. He's crazy. His words, not mine. That was crazy once. He locked me in a room, a rubber room with Sharkticons. The Sharkticons make me crazy. Crazy? That was crazy once. He locked me in a rubber room with Wheelie. Wheelie made me crazy.
Okay, yeah. Wheelie makes everyone crazy.
Especially if it's Baber's Wheelie. Jesus Christ.
Of course, the drill summons mines. Sorry, that's a mine generator.
It looks like a very...
They're talking about getting a drill bit that has the gem that they're looking for, which, spoilers, is not actually the Zell Quartz. We have to go through another, 5 levels before we actually get to see the damn thing.
Quicksand with a mine that homes on you that's faster than the way you walk in the quicksand.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fun! It's fun! How is that fair?
That's the part. It
isn't.
Fangry? Hi, Fangry.
Yep, Fangry, Grotesque is here too. Oh, now we got land mines in addition to the floating mines.
You can barely see them.
They said that we were going to the mines. I don't think this is the kind of mines that they thought it was.
I don't think this is the mine I wanted.
It's not the mine. When people, this is the mines that the children yearn for.
I wanted a chicken jockey.
I still need to see the Minecraft movie.
I don't want to see it. I'd rather see Sinners.
I'm not interested enough in Minecraft as a property to want to see the Minecraft movie.
Like, I'll watch it, not in theaters.
Well,
but
you're a content creator. I think you should avoid it like the plague.
I mean, at the very least, it's given Chibidoki some new brain rot to spread.
Chibi's a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah. I saw, it was a video of, her eventually rotting her own brain with the brain rot that she was saying on stream, where she was like, chicken jockey, chibi jockey.
I mean, the only reason I would want to see the Minecraft movie is just because I want Disney to even think even lower.
It's not Disney. It's Warner Brothers.
It's Warner Brothers. Have you seen her play that Mario Party minigame where she's just like making these weird ass noises? And Nags
When is she not making weird ass noises?
I know, but these noises are like really weird for her. And she's like, it's like one of the button mashing minigames. And she's just like, she's making these weird noises, and Nags is like, he's losing his mind in the background. And by the time he's like, the game's like, shut up!
You must understand, Mentalgen. I know Minecraft isn't a Disney property. I'm saying that from the fact that it came out the same weekend as Snow White and beat Snow White at the box office
by like a crazy ass margin.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny how people were. It's
Sinners, which is making me upset.
Well,
because like Sinners actually looks like a good movie.
Well, at the same time, family-friendly kids movie that's geared. That's got an all-ages rating versus Sinners. Which one's going to make more money?
It's also going to make more money because fucking internet brain rot.
And also, you know, recognizable property attached to it.
That's it. Also, the fucking mess everyone's making.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying it deserves to. I'm saying just
actual chicken.
Yeah, people. Hold on. We got a new.
Computron.
What's my favorite combiner doing here?
Let's hear his voice.
He's a warrior.
Oh, that's terrible.
I hate it.
I hate it.
I hate it.
I hate it. I hate it. He should not sound like that.
No.
This computer
Wars trilogy made him sound better.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know anything about the Autobot combiners, so does Computron usually talk like, you know, a computer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got that right.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah.
Like, he's so smart, it's actually another disadvantage. Like, it goes back to being a disadvantage.
Like, he is highly intelligent. The problem is, he takes longer to compute.
One of his attacks is just falling over.
I think he just fell.
But yeah, it's like, his intelligence is so great that he has to actually, you know, compute and try to figure out, like, every possible scenario. And that gives him, that's the disadvantage right there, because he thinks too long.
Meanwhile, other combiners don't think enough, and that's another disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like, he's a great strategist, but it's like, you're gonna have to protect. I had the Make Toys Quantron, their Computron. I loved that thing, and then I lost it.
You missed out on Computron.
You did. You missed Computron.
Oh no.
He's terrible.
Oh no.
Worst combiner of all time. I missed out on him.
You missed out on...
Yeah, he's the worst because he takes forever to do anything.
You'll be happy to hear that one of his attacks is just falling over.
That is true. Octane?
Octane!
Yay.
Why does Octane sound like an old man?
But we managed to rendezvous.
He
sounds like a trucker, to be fair.
He does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Warrior of the future, with a jet mode and tanker mode. Always loaded with fuel and...
I'm really looking forward to the day we actually get a new Octane figure in the main line.
Looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
Octane was one of my favorite characters because he was the
You cut off for a
G1.
second, what'd you say?
I really like Octane because he was the closest to anyone in G1 to actually join the Autobots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the episodes, I think, at least on the DVD release, are put up there out of order, though, because it's like you see Starscream's ghost before you see Thief of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, it's like a lot. Like, it's so confusing. Apparently, it was like. Apparently, they decided to give like the character development of Blitzwing to Octane.
Quartz we were looking for.
Or just, it's still interesting for Decepticons putting the Autobot. Though nowadays that role is mainly going to be filled by Thundercracker, which I like, because that's basically what his toy bio said.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that with Thundercracker in our series eventually.
Spoilers.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, in the in our thing?
Yeah.
Sweet. I really wish I was playing Thundercracker.
Mr. Information Officer coming over all humble.
Sorry, he's my favorite con, so.
Well, dude, you probably could have if I hadn't persuaded my brother to come back to the series because he quit like a couple of days ago for a couple of days.
I don't care. He can have it. It's just
just like jealousy.
It's envy. It's envy. It's pure envy. But I'm not gonna sabotage him.
This is only.
I just want
to address that this is the second time in this game that Soundwave has done something related to being Soundwave, which was playing a recording.
Isn't this interesting?
And the first time was sending Laserbeak to spy.
From where I stand, you and Megatron both are just obsolete antiques from the Iron Age. Worthless scrap. We can't expect.
You know, Cyclones might just be reincarnated Starscream, because
people always ask, which one was reincarnated into Cyclonus out of that shot?
It makes more sense to be a Skywarp.
It makes much more sense.
Was it Skywarp or was it whichever Insecticon it was?
Bombshell, but it makes more sense for.
Was it Skywarp or was it Bombshell? Turns out it was actually Starscream.
It turns out
it was Starscream, and he wasn't even dead yet.
It was an animation error that was never fixed.
No, you know what?
Skywarp switched places.
You know what my favorite take on that whole like reincarnation debate was?
What?
One of them was reincarnated as Cyclonus, and the other was reincarnated not as his Armada, but a character named His Armada.
Yeah, Armada.
His Armada.
His Armada.
He's Armada.
Honestly, the way I see it is for generation, for like actual G1 cartoon, it makes sense that Cyclonus was originally Skywarp.
It makes much more sense.
For modern day, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, modern day, it was like people have been like a lot of official media has been making it so it's like, oh well, he has the same. Yeah, but like they're saying, it's like he's got the mind warping abilities of Bombshell. Like
Bombshell, yeah.
Like the Combined War Cyclonus apparently had the ability to mind control other bots to become his limbs for the.
But who cares?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody cares about that continuity anyway.
Nope.
Which is really a shame because, honestly, if the toys had been halfway decent and the writing team had been halfway decent, I think that it could have really been a, it definitely could have been a turning point if they had given more than two craps.
Now, I will argue that the toys were halfway decent if you weren't buying any of the combiners. If you were buying Ultra Magnus or Megatron, they were fine.
All of the deluxes, every single deluxe was a combiner limb, and that all I normally buy are deluxes. So, because they're the most affordable, actually good.
I was making a joke saying that, like, yes, they were halfway decent if you weren't buying the combiners in the combiner focus series.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I see.
I mean, I have a figure from Combiner Wars that I actually just put in with my like the rest of my like generic bots. I still have my off-road figure from Combiner Wars because at least that could easily be worked as a like generic Decepticon.
Oh, you mean the Legends
limbs
class?
are still good. Like I think there's some of them are still decent figures. Just
No, it's deluxe, Chuck. It's a deluxe class figure.
Really?
Yeah, he was the quote unquote replacement for Wild Rider in that set originally. Then Wild Rider came out belatedly, about a year later.
Okay. Yeah, some of the jets were pretty decent. Some of them were.
Yeah.
I would say most of the Japanese exclusive ones were. Got those.
Fireflight was pretty good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. It's better than the one that we have now, honestly. Like, I've seen pictures of that, and it's definitely better than the one that we got now. I think that the bot mode for Power of the Primes looks good, but not the jet mode.
Fireflight. Or are you thinking of Slingshot?
I'm thinking of
Air Raid?
Air Raid. Yeah, Air Raid. I thought that the Air Raid from Combiner looked
You're cutting out a lot.
Yeah.
I am thinking of becoming your servant.
I want to serve future Megatron instead of grody old present Megatron.
I want to serve a Megatron who's serving someone else.
Megatron has become new Megatron.
We do get to meet new Soundwave in the
new Megatron.
We do get to meet new Soundwave in the final level of the
has become new Megatron.
Wait,
we do
Blasters in this game?
Sound Blaster's in this game, but only in the final boss fight of the Autobot campaign.
Oh.
He's not the final boss, but it's part of a trio that you fight, with one of them being Galvatron, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Megatron, Galvatron, and Sound Blaster for some reason.
For some reason.
No, not particularly. Lord Galvatron, please consider my proposal.
Very well.
I'm actually curious if Hasbro has any intention of repainting the upcoming Studio Series 86 Soundwave after it comes out into Sound Blaster. Kind of hoping they don't. Just the fact is that the Siege one, I think, works fine for Sound Blaster.
Yeah.
Futuristic alt mode just kind of makes sense.
Jake Eric, listen, it's Hasbro. They're gonna do it.
I mean, they've been.
Maybe it'll be a Japanese exclusive, but they're gonna do it.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know.
Like freaking Power Link Starscream. I'm so lucky that I got that thing for what I did. Like honestly, that thing was too expensive when it was released in retail out here in the US.
Like, I wanted, honestly, my whole thing is I could care less about the Thundercracker repaint out of that figure. Yes, I will call it Thundercracker because that's basically what it was in the US.
Yes. It's got better joints. It's all tight. It's really good.
Here's my reason for... I will pick it up eventually.
Yes, but it's expensive.
I'm just saying, my whole thing is this. If someone at Hasbro actually decides to turn it into Universe Ramjet, then it has my money.
I think that would probably be a generation select, honestly.
I can see that, and I wouldn't mind paying the money to get that because
I wouldn't mind either. Yeah.
The one I have is okay, but I would rather get a better upgraded version.
Hold on, I got
Thrilling 30 mold version.
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but I have to address that line right there. So, this is the mine with the mineral.
What mineral?
The quartz-like mineral, apparently. They didn't think to look in a mine for the quartz. It's like, yes,
You know,
first let's...
strangely, this is like the most G1 Megatron thing that he's actually done so far, honestly.
It took them
This
3
is something that
stages.
G1 Megatron would do.
It took them 3 stages to think, let's look in the mines for the gem. Instead of, let's look in the jungle or let's look in the fucking desert.
Desert.
Count how many sand is here, Soundwave. Okay, 1, 2.
No, we're finally in a mine.
5,
That isn't
6,
explosive.
7, 8,
Okay,
9,
boss.
10.
Why are the Technobots here?
Because you beat Computron, so of course,
I mean, we fought...
But now they're separated. They're strafe. There was a nose cone earlier. There's Rekgar.
I always hated that name, Nose Cone. It's I don't know why. That just doesn't sound like a name for a character to me.
at best guess, they were probably running out of ideas.
Yeah.
There's only so many things that you can name aerial vehicle Transformers. And yet they would still come up with more later.
Yeah, like Aileron would have been a better name for him.
Nose cone's the drill.
That would eventually become a character.
Oh,
from
he's a
IDW.
drill. I don't know the
He's a
Technobots.
drill.
Remember, I haven't seen much of G1 outside of
Oh,
the
yeah,
86
he's a
movie.
drill.
So,
is the jet.
no, that is a shitty name for him.
It's a decent name.
Okay, then yeah, Nose Cone is a shitty name for him.
Yeah,
Nose
that's
cone,
a pretty.
scattershot, afterburn, and lightspeed.
I was thinking Nose Cone. Oh, he must be a jet. No, he's a drill. That is a bad
No, he's a
name.
drill. He's a drill tank. But my favorite Technobot is Lightspeed.
Yeah, I mean, Lightspeed is like one of the coolest looking ones from that
Yeah, he's
set.
the cooler looking one.
And then there's one that's like literally. Yeah, wait, is Lightspeed the one that turns into a car, or the one that turns into the light bike from Tron?
The bike is Afterburner.
Okay. That thing literally, yeah, he literally turns into the light bike from Tron.
He does.
Yeah.
Light cycle, yeah.
It's like a shameless copyright infringement.
I mean, a lot of stuff in the
surprised
86
Disney
movie.
did-
A lot of stuff in the 86 movie was also shameless copyright infringement.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, they used didn't they use like several Star Wars sound effects in that movie?
A lot of things have used Star Wars sound effects outside of Star Wars because they became part of stock sound libraries. But I'm talking about, like, you look at RC and she's got episode 4 Leia's hair buns.
Yeah, she's just literally Princess Leia as a transformer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also, you know,
I'm glad they're going
this
away
time
from
it's
that
not a
design.
moon-sized planet buster, it's a planet-sized planet buster. So technically, if anything, The Force Awakens ripped off the 86 movie.
That's true.
Okay, who are we fighting now?
I think it's the same, but still. No way, there's a... It's trigger happy.
I'm still gonna play Fortnite tonight, though.
No, it's not
Fortnite
trigger happy,
ASMR?
It's the helicopter headmaster.
Okay.
Do I have to work tomorrow?
I forgot his name.
I wouldn't begin to know.
I'll
Is it
play on
highbrow?
my Switch. I'll play on my Switch tonight. That's fine.
Is it highbrow or brainstorm or...
Highbrow, that's what it is. Highbrow.
Okay. I don't know the headmasters.
Reporting for duty.
Highbrow's dead.
No, there's more highbrows where that came from.
Oh, no, there he is.
In there.
Chief, I always on duty.
He's flying. He flies now? He flies now.
He's a helicopter.
It was
so
such a
of course he
stupid
flies.
line. We've seen clone troopers with backpacks before.
Yes, but
Jumbo
they
Eva
have
even noticed.
Yeah, but they haven't.
Fucking John. Finn should have been the main character.
Now
man.
we're
It's
fighting
romantics.
Brainstorm.
Like a stormtrooper turned Jedi would have been such a good story.
It would have been such a great.
At the very least, have him
that.
be a secondary protagonist alongside. You know, not like sidekick, but like he was in Force Awakens, and then he just gets reduced. He gets reduced to comic relief.
You know, honestly, he was literally the main focus of the story until they all escaped. Until they all escaped.
Yep.
Then Rey became the focus.
And he had like half the movie's runtime of The Last Jedi dedicated to him.
Yeah, but
that was shitty.
I'm not saying it was good. I'm saying like it's not until Rise of Skywalker that it's like, oh, he's just the comic relief now.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of established that in The Last Jedi.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm saying as in that's all he is.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like we've given up on trying to give him an arc and a purpose.
I was so upset by that.
John Boyega was upset by that.
I know.
I was so upset. He deserves so much better. He's such a good actor.
He tanked his career because of it, and
he's such a good actor too.
He is too. Yeah, he is. But Disney has such deep pockets and has their hands so deep into Hollywood that they basically blacklisted him, which is awful because he's such a good actor.
Okay.
Cop?
No!
Okay,
I
it
hate
doesn't
the
look
face.
bad.
No, but
Oh no! No!
Absolutely not.
It's his voice.
Just no! He is supposed to be a grizzled war veteran. That is literally his character bio. He is not supposed to be. Oh, that is awful. Yeah, that's perfect. The writers were.
Not the casting directors were stupid.
Yeah, the casting directors were stupid.
I mean, from my limited understanding of like how these kinds of English dubs were made, they didn't hire based on whether they fit the characters or not. They hired based on can you speak English or not.
They had to speak English? Yes. Are you cheap? Yeah.
Like they didn't hire they didn't hire experienced actors most of the time. They hired people who speak English who live in Japan who can be hired for cheap.
Hey, can you speak English good? Yes.
Sometimes, like for a lot of stuff, like in Mega Man 8 and Mega Man X4, which were recorded at the same time, which is why they share so many cast members and why classic Mega Man and X sound the same. They didn't even hire, like, professional actors. They just got people around the office who spoke English.
Jesus.
Dude, I'm just imagining the casting director just going around Japan going like, hello, how you doing?
None of that, thank you. None of that.
Yeah, sorry.
Shame on you. No, none of that. Shame on you.
Now I was streaming, man. Now I was streaming.
I don't know. Whatever.
Not on my stream, at least.
I'm
do
sorry.
it. You want to do it? Just don't do the accent.
I'm sorry.
Just do it on, like, hey, you speak English? Yeah.
Do it on JKR's stream. Get him canceled.
Okay.
He's not gonna care.
Ay.
Salsamanga Dayo. I know.
But
Very yabbe.
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so like giving me head trauma is not gonna help.
I was trying to bring it out to the open.
I'm too old for this. Better pull back.
You don't sound old,
You don't
dude.
sound it.
You sound younger than Optimus Prime does in this game.
Yep. You know, that's actually a really cool concept.
A steam-powered Cybertronian? Isn't that basically...
Steam-powered Cybertronian.
That actually does sound kind of sick.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Hearts of Steel.
Yeah, that's Hearts of Steel.
Basically, yeah. Though they're still technically powered by Energon.
Yeah.
Stay out of the way, Autobots.
Oh yeah, sure. They're gonna listen to you, Megatron.
There's Nose Cone, and there goes Nose Cone.
Just imagine if we got like an HD remake of this game in the style of like Crash Insane Trilogy or Spyro Reignited, except they updated some of the character rosters. So in addition to fighting the Technobots, you also fight whatever the fuck Victorion's group was called.
I forget what they're called.
Because the Torchbearers.
Yeah, that's right. It was the Torchbearers.
You fight the Torchbearers and
because they were from Caminus, I think.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they're like Guardian matron is like the Lady of Fire, I think is what Mr. Sapphire.
Why are they all the
Mr.
same
Sapphire,
color?
yeah.
And why is the colors so ugly?
They're all the same color because they're supposed to be from the Sea of Rust originally before they changed that backstory. So they're supposed to have like a rust-colored color scheme.
It does not look good.
No, it doesn't.
Like the fan vote let
it's two different types of rust.
Like the fan vote was part of the fan vote that led to Victorion was like choosing where their origin was, and the winner was the Sea of Rust, and then they decided, fuck it, we'll make them from Caminus instead, even though the fans voted for the Sea of Rust. But we'll also still keep the ugly rust-colored color scheme.
Well, it shows how much Hasbro actually gives a crap about what their fans say.
I mean, also, the reason that two of her limbs are the exact same vehicle is because
the questions were the exact same, and they thought it was like it was just a like they didn't.
They accidentally listed two of the same question twice, so they kept to that, but they didn't keep to the backstory. Well, I know the reason they kept to that. It's because hey, we can cheap out on the molds.
Pretty much.
That the whole Victorion shit was a shit show.
Okay, but at least we got Megatronia out of it.
Yes, we got some actually kind of cool female combiners out of it. Like Victorion herself, no.
I would like to see an updated version of that, like with actually good figures.
Like they're interesting characters, but it's like not with that color scheme nor with those figures.
Yeah.
I'd also just like to see an updated Megatronia that's, you know, not a Japan exclusive.
One that isn't canonically a simp for Megatron.
You can't say that on Twitch.
Simp?
Yeah, you can't say that on Twitch. It's considered a slur.
My bad. My fault. My bad. I'm sorry. She's crazy for Megatron.
Yeah.
That's better.
She's
which is better, crazy or sycophant?
Crazy.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, isn't part of her backstory that she was built from the same metal as Megatron?
Like, yeah, she's basically...
So when you get... Hold on, we get to fight RC.
We got a woman! RC looks fine. She has some thighs, though. Damn, she built like Emma Frost.
But I was going to say, like, when you get down to it, if she's, like, you know, crazy romantically obsessed with Megatron, then doesn't that make it, it's okay, Oni-chan, we're not blood related?
I don't think she's like that. Crazy.
No.
I think she's just like.
I don't want to think about robot incest, please.
No, I think, honestly, that's the thing. I don't think he's actually crazy for Megatron in the way that Ari was
Cheese
describing
red.
it.
Oh, B should not be taller than B.
Yeah, Bumblebee's smaller, smaller than Wheelie. I love it.
Wheelie. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird.
The Fusion Cannon did no damage.
To be fair, the Bumblebee model is actually really cool looking.
Yeah,
except for the head.
And they kept the alt mode, the Penny Racer Volkswagen instead of
like what Devastation did. Yeah.
Yes. They didn't do what they did. Is that what you said? That they didn't do what they did with Devastation?
No, they didn't in Devastation. He's a Penny Racer there.
No, he doesn't look like that. He
exactly like the Penny Racer because
they made him look more. They made him look more like the classics figure in vehicle mode.
No, yeah, he does look a little bit more like it.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like
the G1.
What I'm saying is like usually when you see like any modern, I say modern, like post 80s Bumblebee, they try to either do sports car or more realistic Volkswagen without getting into licensing trouble. And
except the 86 figure.
Except the 86 figure. But
Penny Racer, yeah.
But like 2003, they still went with Penny Racer. Probably because Takara has the rights to that toy line.
I like the classics B alt.
That's the whole reason that Bumblebee turned into that specific toy, was because that was also a Takara toy line. Although in Japan it's not called Penny Racers, it's called Choro Q.
Choro Q?
Oh yeah.
Choro Q.
Yeah, they do that for Transformers now too.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's the Q line. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Takara did that toy line before they did. The new Q line.
Continuation of that original thing.
I mean, they still make Choro Q in Japan, but the Q Transformers line is like basically Choro Q-ified versions of Transformers.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I've got at least one of those Q Transformers.
I see Springer. Also, RC's voice actress, not bad.
Not bad. That is the announcer for Tekken 8.
If I could find a Q Transform for a decent price, I'd pick up Optimus if I could find one.
She also voices Axel in Mega Man X7.
Oh, the actress that plays RC?
Yes. What I've learned from this is she's horribly miscast whenever she plays male characters, but she can do a good RC, and she's a great fight announcer. Considering that outside of voice acting, she's most known for doing ringside commentary.
There's no way you're getting what you came here for.
No. No.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Not good. We go from, all right, RC's pretty good, to, oh.
RC she sounds very good, but Springer, no.
She's one of the best, she gives one of the best performances in this game.
Why are you here?
Yeah, in this whole game, she's like one of the best.
Why is Point Blank here?
It does.
Okay, there's our Tatsumaki.
Oh, wait, I missed it. Damn it.
Springer does the Tatsumaki.
Called it.
Tatsumaki Sabukia?
Yep.
Tatsumaki Sabukia.
Or as Homestar Runner says it, the pipes are broken!
The pipes are broken!
That was easy.
I think Staples.
Anyone still got those buttons?
I used to, but not anymore.
like anymore. Better to leave for another.
That did not sound like a pain. It sounded like a ugh.
I'm slightly inconvenienced by this. I'm gonna go now.
I have to go now. My planet needs me. Springer died on the way to his home planet.
That's my boy. Oh no, my boy! Father, help!
What was that from again?
The Aztec movies.
The My Planet Needs Me thing was from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Analysis complete. Confirmed Decepticons. Transform.
Oh.
That's not Shockwave. That's not Shockwave.
Finally achieved.
That actually sounds more like Teletran 1 from G1.
That's not Shockwave. That's not Shockwave.
Transform into a laser gun. Shockwave boasts a powerful attack.
He's got a big old mono boob.
Yes, I am awaiting your orders.
I mean, to be fair, it makes sense in some continuities for Shockwave to sound like he's been lobotomized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but still, to be like,
Not the G1 continuity, but in some continuities.
no, but in G1, he still sounded not like that.
Yeah.
No. He sounded more like this.
Yes.
Yes, he was based off of Sark
sounded
from
more like Sark.
Yeah,
He sounded more like he was on his own ass.
well, his performance was based on Sark from Tron.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Corey Burton was trying to sound like John.
David
I think
Warner.
was his name.
Was
What?
David Warner.
Is David Warner?
Yeah. The late great David Warner.
Did he pass away recently?
Yeah, I think it was like in November. Actually, now that I think about it.
David Warner passed away then? Really?
I think.
I'm looking it up right now.
With that attitude, sooner or later, Lord Galvatron will be cutting you loose.
Keep talking, fool. Cyclonus, enough. But did you hear what I said? Since when?
Did you hear what I said? He said that so
No,
fast.
he died 3 years ago in July.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird that
July 24th, 2022.
It's weird that he died 3 years ago, or it's weird that he died in July.
No, it's
weird
I thought that he died,
No, I'm saying that to
last
JKR.
year.
Yeah,
Oh.
I swear he died more recently. But then again, I could easily be misremembering the actor.
You obviously are, so yes.
Yeah,
Galvatron's boats. You simpering.
Yeah, okay.
Cyclonus, you can't say that word on Twitch.
You can't say that.
It's how we differ in our
No, that's the right one. For whatever reason, I thought he died sooner.
You insolent puppy.
You more
Okay, my
recently?
memory is just.
Puppy bot.
Yeah. Thank you, Red. Yeah, I thought he died more recently, but no, you're right. He died in 2022.
You are no friend of the Decepticons.
I don't know what made me think that.
It's your old man brain. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm now no longer the oldest person in the call.
It's JKR.
For once.
With a single blow. You keep thinking.
I'm the only GG.
Wait,
How's your kids tonight?
wait, who's? Wait,
Galvatron.
who's in the call then?
JKR.
JKR. Okay.
Yeah.
It
See,
should
Ari
be.
may be the same age as me, but he's only a few weeks younger.
A few
than
weeks.
me.
I'm a few weeks younger than him. Like 2 or 3 weeks
Than me.
younger than him.
I see. You guys are going to be 33, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
The thumb sticking out's funny.
Using the information supplied by Cyclonus and others, the Decepticons had explored the 3 sites.
Yes, we just did that.
Yes, we were here.
We observed the Decepticons in their natural habitat.
It's like a short film.
It does. It totally sounds like a National Geographic thing. Yeah, for sure.
My brother.
He means that metaphorically, like we are brothers in time or in fate.
Yeah.
No, he's you.
Yes.
It's all my fault. We will spare no energy in a new search.
And be quick about it. Like
Are you sure you want to admit that in front of the 2 tyrants?
Insolent pup. Well, no matter. He'll turn into a pathetic ghost if
Oh, he's definitely Starscream.
No, he said he'll turn into a ghost, so it's not him.
Whatever you say.
It's not him.
Yeah.
It's not Screamer.
I don't like it.
Yeah, his shoulder pauldrons are so big that his head looks tiny.
Yeah, it really does.
On the location of the Zell quartz. This time the information is unequivocal. What? Is this true? Yes. Laserbeak and his group found out about it. Archives in the planet's central facilities.
The only one of the cassettes we see in this game is Laserbeak set.
Laserbeak.
Yeah, Laserbeak so far.
No, we see
No,
he's in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely Ravage.
Yep.
Okay, so the Zell quartz is actually called Zell Rock. That's why they haven't been able to find it. They've been looking for a quartz when they should be looking for a rock.
Yes.
Semantics, they are the same.
Yeah, right. I'm no geologist, but even I know that.
Used at the heart of that machine. Did you hear that, Galvatron? Yes, my brother. It seems we are close.
Still you, man. Still you.
You know, to be fair, Galvatron sounds so much better than Megatron.
Even though they're the same voice actor, yes.
Like he's like much more like introspective and
there we go.
Oh no.
They did the cross first. Oh dear God.
Did it. All of them did it.
They did the arm cross first. Oh, that was legit. Oh God. Oh Christ.
The Elon Musked it.
They gave their sparks to Galvatron and Megatron.
Oh God.
The only things missing are the awkward grunt and doing it again facing backwards.
Mm-hmm.
I was so taken aback by the group seeing Heil that I forgot what I was doing on this menu.
I mean, to be fair, that can cause people to get off. They come off guard.
Like, it's not every day. It's not every day that you see.
It is discombobulating.
It's not every day that you see. It's not every day that you see Transformers give the salute. It's not every day that you see it 2 or 3 times in the same day.
But I would say, again, at least they are the bad guys.
Yes.
That doesn't make it better.
It's not like as was pointed out by an out of context clip that Diamanda Hagen posted on her YouTube channel as a joke. There's an episode of GoBots where at the end Scooter gives the salute.
There's a few old cartoons like that.
Yes, but this was a cartoon from.
I'm surprised Cobra Commander did it.
It wasn't. It's because it was an episode that had them going to ancient Rome, I think. or something like
and
that.
that's what-
Like, did the
that's
same
what it
thing
was.
back then.
But like,
Yeah.
out of context was the joke because she titled it like GoBots are alt transformers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes, we all know that the GoBots are the special cousins of the trans. We know that.
All right, time to go to the enormous laser transmission array. And finally
To be
get this.
fair, a lot of the GoBot figures have been pretty good recently.
A lot of the GoBot figures back
Crusher.
in the day were arguably better than G1 Transformers in terms of posability and articulation.
Really?
I have a Super GoBot. I have an original Super GoBot's Psykill, and it's got knees. There we go. That's what is that? 3 or 4 times in one night.
Are all the rest of us ready to?
Did someone do it again?
Yeah, Soundwave did it.
Of course, it was Soundwave.
No, I gotta get more Thundercracker figures because I should not have Soundwave on display as much.
Funnily enough,
It's kind of ruining Soundwave.
I was about to say Thundercracker I don't think is in this game, but then I remembered, oh no, he's just a generic enemy for the Autobot campaign.
Which means we don't see him do it.
Yes.
Christ.
He has no spoken lines, which means we don't have to see him Sig Heil.
I want to ask: are we eventually going to do the Autobot campaign of this, or are we?
Yes, we are.
Decepticon campaign. Okay. Okay.
Technically, you have to do 4 playthroughs in order to get all the characters, because on your second playthrough of any campaign, you unlock the second half of the unlockable characters.
Our elite team will then.
But we're not doing that.
Forever.
We're only doing 1 playthrough of each campaign.
The story.
We're not going for a completionist run. Not for this. It's not worth it.
Like, I'm not playing Dante Must Die because
This is definitely not worth that.
Oh, Red, you think Dante Must Die is bad? Wait until you hear about Heaven or Hell mode.
Bad. It's just like that's just too much for me.
Have you heard about Heaven or Hell?
I've heard about it. I don't want to do it.
Did you know that one of the games, I think it was 4, had Hell or Hell?
That tracks.
Which is everything kills you in 1 hit, but enemies still take the regular amount of damage to kill.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Credo already gave me enough shit. I actually have to use a gold orb for that.
What is this? The search for convoy?
No, we're talking about Devil May Cry 4.
I know, but in that, whatever. You guys know.
Convoy no Nazo, Mystery of Convoy.
Yeah, Mystery of Convoy. That's what I meant.
You never get that hard. Those games can get that hard.
Fun fact: Mystery of Convoy. Even though the whole reason that game exists was to explain to Japanese audiences that didn't, where Japan had not received the '86 movie at the time.
They didn't get the movie.
It exists solely to explain why Optimus Prime is missing in the 3rd season. The only way you find that out is by finding an incredibly hidden room.
Oh shit, Goro.
Sorry, you broke out. You broke up. What did you say?
I said the only way that you find out in the game itself how Optimus Prime got killed is by finding a hidden warp in one stage that it involves you jumping into what looks like a regular enemy. That takes you to a secret room where it shows some screen caps of
the 86 film?
Yes. And otherwise, you could beat the game, both campaigns, and still not know who killed Optimus Prime.
Yep. Which is a really crappy way of...
It's time for the final showdown.
It's time for the final showdown.
But is it time for the final countdown? Do 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 do.
No. It's not the final countdown. It's the final countdown.
One. My brain's just fucking gone.
Also, we got low visibility again because of course.
God
Of course we do.
Like, technically, the button mashing sequences are supposed to be a charge attack. But I'm not doing charge moves. I just keep accidentally triggering it. Like, what counts as a charge attack is holding the attack button for more than a frame.
Huh? Weird, but okay.
Who we got here?
You're not going to get by here without a fight. Transform!
Oh,
Jazz is back.
We haven't seen Jazz since the beginning of the game.
No, we have not.
I still hate his voice.
It's whoever played Springer should have played Jazz.
I'm pretty sure they share a voice actor.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Oh my.
All right. I gotta do something.
And oh boy, Ratchet's back to kick my ass. Yes, the most fearsome member of the Autobots, the medic.
Grimlock's here, but he's not.
Grimlock's not a boss. He's just a generic grunt.
That does not fit Grim.
I guess him Grimlock not king in this continuity.
Him Grimlock just generic mook. Him Grimlock just sad.
Me Grimlock not disposable mook. Me Grimlock king.
Me Grimlock have no autonomy over his actions.
Me Grimlock not paid enough for boss fight. Me Grimlock only agreed to cameo. Me Grimlock know me Grimlock's worth.
Me Grimlock no want to be remembered for this game.
Me Grimlock don't want to be in game much. Me Grimlock no one shit bad.
Me Grimlock, are you a victim of slip and fall?
Me Grimlock don't know.
Me Grimlock. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I love Engo's little skits. They're so funny.
Like, some of the older ones are funny. Like, I liked a lot of his older ones. I haven't seen a lot of good ones as of late, but then again, I haven't really been watching much of Engo just because when I want to see a Transformer review, I usually go to like Patriot Prime. But if I need to see like a quick how-to, then I go to Emgo for his like just Transformer videos.
Yeah, I get that.
That's how I am. Except
what? Just skip to the end of his reviews to watch his skits.
Except for me, the only reviewer I really watch is Thew, just because he's so jolly. And there's there's more than enough like Angie reviewers on the internet. I like Thew because he's like constantly trying to find the positives, even in something that he knows is shit. But he's still not, going to. He's still going to acknowledge when some.
Does the same.
He's still going to acknowledge that something is shit.
Yeah. Beans.
I would definitely argue that that Perspective N does the same thing.
He does do the same thing. He's just a lot more critical than Thew is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Did you watch Shabby just when I want to laugh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's hilarious. That's the only reason I watch him, is because of his dry sense of humor.
Speaking of Bumblebeans, did you? I brought this up last time we did one of these, but did you see that Thew did a follow-up to Bumblebeans in the latest knockoff beatdown?
I don't think I did.
I did see that.
It was
He hasn't done one of those in like 6 years. It was so refreshing to see that.
No, he did one like the previous year before the latest one.
He did? I didn't see
both.
it.
I mean, he did one for both times. They were Christmas specials. Last year's Christmas special was a knockoff beatdown, and the one from the year before that was a knockoff beatdown, which was the first time he had done one in like 6 years.
Huh.
But
I don't remember the previous year to last year him doing that.
Last year's knockoff beatdown, it was I can't remember which knockoff it was, but like he had brought up how the Bumblebeans video had just recently gone viral on TikTok for no apparent reason. So like
that was last year's special that he mentioned that.
Yes, that is what I just said. Yes.
Okay.
But like I'm explaining this for Red Wing. Because he said he didn't know this. Like, he cuts to the camera setup of him about to break the figure, and then all of a sudden he pours beans on Ace's. Knock off bean down.
Gross. That's just gross, man.
And it's just like slowed down. Stupid.
Yes, just like the original Bumblebeans. That's the bit.
It's still gross.
It's very gross. But it's
You know what my favorite thing about like all these YouTuber bits that involve them making some sort of horrifying mess is? Imagine how the fact that they have to clean it up afterwards.
Yeah.
It sounds like a nightmare, honestly.
Like after the Bumblebeans video, imagine him having to clean up the desk after that.
Oh, bother. What a mess.
I mean, Hugh is far from posh.
Yeah, he's not posh at all. He's working class. And yes, there is a difference in the accents.
Yep.
Basically, the biggest way to tell whether someone's posh British or working class British is to hear whether they say bottle of water or bottle of water.
Bottle of water. Yeah. And he definitely is the latter. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all love him for it.
Yeah, like I can, even when I do like the fake accents and everything, I cannot for the life of me do like a working class British accent. I just can't. I've tried very hard, but I can't really get it. So whenever I do try, 9 times out of 10 I default to my posh accent.
Yeah, I actually, whenever I try, I end up doing a Leeds accent instead. A lot of the time.
Yeah, I know my limits. I'm better at characters than I am at accents.
What's that?
I know my limits. I'm better at characters than I am accents.
Well,
does the universe hurt towards me later?
I mean, you've heard my Jetfire, so definitely.
It's better than my Scottish.
Also, Skylinks is back.
Oh no.
The dreaded teabag of death.
No. He's just like he's like my old dog, my childhood dog Stanley. He wants to be a lap dog, but he doesn't know his own size.
My family's definitely had dogs like that. Adorable.
Definitely had dogs like that too.
For the record, my childhood dog Stanley was a German short-haired pointer, so big dog.
Yeah, one of my childhood dogs was a.
My aunt has a lady mixed up. She wants to be a lap dog, but no, she's too big. She fat. She chunky monkey. She fat. She eats rocks and turtle shells.
Me and my monkey.
She a chunky. She is a chunky monkey. She's fat, but she's adorable. But she's fat.
You remember that trend that was going around for a little while? with the Stretch Armstrong gorilla?
No.
Oh my gosh! I kept getting it in my shorts thing for some reason. It was just this guy that was, like, singing this really crappy and just doing weird things with a Stretch Armstrong.
You're cutting out a lot.
I am?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
like
like
every
every other
like
word.
every other syllable.
I'm gonna exit and then rejoin back in. Then see if that
Okay.
fixes it.
Okay.
Was that the death scream you imagined for Skylinks? Red, you still alive?
Okay.
Think this is it for us. Got to leave it to the bosses.
Okay, does it sound better now?
For now,
Yeah, so far
yes.
so good.
Okay, good.
Okay, that was... I don't know what it is about that, like, animation there, but that was funny to me.
Just you sing. That was funny to me.
Raiden.
Oh, that's Raiden.
Oh.
The worst masterpiece figure ever.
Yes.
So you are alive, Red.
The first masterpiece combiner ever, and it's the biggest piece of crap.
Yep.
Raiden is here, and it's the end of the line for you. Come and get it.
Yo,
Get it? End of the line because trains!
You don't look like a blonde hair pretty boy.
Wrong Raiden.
It's battle time.
You don't look like the God of Thunder. No, that's Raiden.
It's Raiden, yeah.
Yep.
Spelled the same, pronounced differently, because Raiden's pronounced wrong.
Yep.
Raiden's pronounced wrong?
Yeah, it should be Raiden.
That's wrong.
Oh. I guess, yeah, they say Shirai Ryu instead of Shirai Ryu. I still love those games, though.
I haven't played much Mortal Kombat apart from 1, 2, and 3, and 9. I played a little bit of Mortal Kombat 3. I've beaten Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. I've beaten Mortal Kombat 9. That's about it. I haven't played much of the others. I'm just recently getting into Mortal Kombat.
Test.
Or rather, I'm just recently trying to get into Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat does not want me to get into it, given how fucking bad the AI cheats.
They do.
Even
as bad as Jump Force.
Ed Boon will just straight up tell you, yes, the AI cheats.
Haven't seen this one before.
So at least he's honest about it. And yes, it probably does cheat worse than Jump Force, considering it can do moves that are impossible for any player to do.
Might be fun.
Jump Force had a couple of moments like that too, but
I mean,
that game.
I mean, like grabbing you.
You're talking about though.
Mortal Kombat. Like any of.
I've never played any of them.
I've only played a few of them, is what I'm saying. Like
the only thing that I've ever actually played that's like adjacent to that is like Soul Calibur and DC
Injustice.
Injustice, yeah, Injustice.
Okay, when I say like old school Mortal Kombat cheats, I mean like imagine you try. It goes beyond just like, you know, the button input reading that all fighting game CPUs do.
Yeah.
Into stuff like they can grab you from like distances where they're clearly not touching you.
Yeah, no,
or
Jump Force does do that. It does do that.
Or well, it's worse because I'm talking about like 2D fighting games, so you can see the distance clearly. Or you can
I see.
Or like they can they can like chain together combos that go faster than what any human player is capable of because they just skip the animations for them.
Wow.
Like, Ed Boon, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, is like, yes, the AI does cheat.
No!
Unashamedly so.
Believe it, but have to back out.
Also, we haven't said our thoughts on Raiden's voice.
It's okay.
I don't give a shit about Raiden to begin with, so.
Also, thoughts on a giant train combiner flying.
It's a really dumb idea, but technically they are space trains. So.
Yes. What?
That makes sense.
I was about to make a joke about space trains being stupid, but like, no, Galaxy Express 999 exists.
Yes. And also Galaxy Railways, which is a spin-off of that.
Yeah, it's just. I don't give a shit about Raiden to begin with, so I don't care.
Honestly, in my opinion,
Sound dead?
Team Bullet Train is the superior train.
Yes, they are, but we'll never get a new toy of them.
Punch Megatron and don't we give Ringgrim like that. Ringgrim like that. Ringgrim no shot. Kakebushi no jutsu.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this GIF of this this janky Reptar thing while you're doing that, and it's. You can hear that voice coming out of it.
It fits. It fits. My shitpost Grimlock. It fits a lot of weird shit.
It does.
Me Grimlock don't want to fight after punch out. Me Grimlock coward.
I'm also hearing Emgo's Grimlock coming out of that too.
Yeah, I can actually see it.
Now that I think about it, it's probably for the best that Grimlock is just a generic grunt instead of an actual like boss character, because that would mean they'd have to give him
the voice.
Yeah, they would have to give him a voice.
Definitely would have screwed up the voice. He probably would have sounded like this. He would have sounded like
Grimlock, king of Dinobots.
Me,
what you doing? You would sound like this.
Can you back up? Can you back up from your mic? That's ear grating.
Me Grimlock love you.
Chuck, back up from your mic. You are way too close, and it's distorting your voice.
Red. Back up from the mic a little bit.
No, not Red. Chuck.
Oh, is that Red? Oh, it's Chuck. I'm sorry.
I was saying Chuck, but people keep talking over me. I'm like, Chuck, you need to step away from your mic. It's distorting your voice real bad.
Sorry. Is that better?
Even more.
I mean, I do get close to my mic sometimes, but that's only for
Red. You're fine. It's a Chuck that sounds like really bass boosted and
I do
distorted.
also get really close to my mic, but I just do it for like a punchline.
Yeah.
Does it sound better now?
I think it might be just like you have your input volume up too much.
Yeah, but also be
It's very possible. Hold on a sec. How's that? Whoa. Turn it down. Turn it down.
That's more comfortable. There we go. Keep it there. Yes.
Okay, that's at like 0.
Double Cross is fighting with his clones? It's his babies.
Didn't you know these guys reproduce via mitosis?
They reproduce asexually.
Gross.
Yes, it is gross.
Oh, God.
There's 3 of them now. There's 3 of them now. What the fuck?
And this isn't even a boss fight. They just showed up out of nowhere to ram me.
Show up. And the AA guns.
Also, I've just noticed that it took me this long to notice that certain goons will only be in robot or vehicle mode because they can't transform.
It looks, yeah, it makes me think like these are just humans.
These are just ambulances, and we're slaughtering the medics.
These are normal people trying to get to a hospital.
It's about in scale.
Just put in the chat.
It's about in scale with how an ambulance would be compared to Megatron. And now we fight the real Ratchet.
Mate.
What's the point of having a fight with Ratchet when we've been fighting multiple Ratchets?
I relate to both of these gifts you guys sent me.
The only difference between this Ratchet and those Ratchets is that this Ratchet can transform.
Like Chuck and JKR, the gifts you sent are just my right and left brain, respectively. Like that's just
Oh, which one's which?
eroticism and derp.
Chaos and derp.
I literally just typed in derp into the search thing and I saw that. I'm like, oh, I have to post that.
That is great.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
And that Reptar is basically what happens when they combine.
Yes.
That Reptar is what happens when those two brain cells reproduce and create a third brain cell.
If you're looking at the gifts of my brain cells, yeah, that's basically what would happen.
Yes.
You're becoming a Scooby-Doo villain.
I'm actually trying to do Doflamingo. I would need to be a little bit more crazy to do that, but I'm not. I don't want to wake my family up right now.
I can do Blackbeard's laugh. Like, I don't know Done's yet. I haven't gotten to his laugh yet. But I love Blackbeard's laugh. Yeah. The weird one was, I forget his name, but it was I think the Archipelago. I don't remember. It's the Shadow one where they met Brooke. Yeah, I forget his name, but he goes like force. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
I love Foxy's laugh. It's so funny. It's so stupid. But I love it.
My favorite's got to be what's her name? Perona's laugh.
Perona's
oh yeah.
Perona's is good.
Perona's laugh is pretty funny. I think that, like, definitely
my favorite Shroudhead is just going to be Chopper.
It's Chopper.
I love Chopper.
I actually love Frankie. He's
great.
He's like one of my top favorites.
Chopper's the reason why I actually started watching the show.
Actually, believe it or not, Frankie is the reason I started watching the show.
Yeah, but
when he got his time skip upgrade, I'm like, that is like strangely metal and really freaky, but I love it. I'm gonna start watching this now. So that's when I started watching the show.
Yeah, I saw a video of Chopper's backstory. I cried and I'm like, I gotta see this guy happy.
I just saw him piloting the General Frankie, and I'm like, okay, I have to watch this show now. Because that's like literally just a combiner.
Speaking of old school mecha stuff, I think you would like, if you ever tune into one of my probably last couple, as in, like, I've only got a few more streams to go before I'm done with the game, streams of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. I've got an upgrade for Big Boss's prosthetic hand that I think you'll like.
Okay.
So my favorite part of, like, Frankie's
Rocket Punch
upgrade, he just feels like Usopp's like, what do you got to do if you need small stuff? He just opens his palm and a smaller hand comes out.
Sound effect.
Yeah, he even shouts out Rocket Punch when he fires it.
Which is literally from Gundam. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
it's remote controlled, and it counts as a stealth weapon because enemies can't hear it coming somehow.
Rocket Punch. How do you not hear that?
And it counts as a non-lethal weapon, and it's a one-hit knockout on all enemy So basically, the rocket punch is the best thing ever.
Apparently.
Yep. You know, you could technically do that with Omega Prime. And with
yeah, you
just
can.
regular Optimus in his super mode.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I'm actually thinking about like lending my Omega Prime to Riley and having him do like a one shot.
One?
What?
No, it said it said ELTA 1. Enormous laser transmission array. ELTA.
Gross. Also, that's basically how I did the saves for Devil May Cry 3. It's just like, all right, I beat a mission, save!
Yeah, because I'm not replaying these stages. Fuck no.
I do not blame you one bit.
I keep forgetting that this is a Japanese...
For the memes.
I keep forgetting that this is a Japanese PS2 game, so I have to press circle for yes and X for no.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, did they switch that?
They swap it. They swap it.
Nintendo person before
up until the PS5. They swapped it for everyone outside of Japan, technically.
Oh,
yeah. Because like circle's supposed to be like accept and X is supposed to be like no.
That makes more sense, honestly.
Yeah, but like it's
the complete opposite in the US. Yeah.
It's the complete opposite everywhere except Asia.
Like it was weird when I was replaying the Devil May Cry games. I was like, oh, attack is triangle. That's weird.
Yeah.
I had to get used to that.
Well, be thankful you weren't playing Devil May Cry 1 on PS2. Because on that one,
the HD collection. I got the HD collection.
You want me to tell you why?
Why?
On the PS2 version of Devil May Cry 1, triangle is jump.
Nope. Done.
Circle is attack, and X is your guns.
Nope. No. That's no.
Awful layout. That is a truly awful layout.
Yeah. If anything, the gun should be like triggers. Or
X should be jump. Circle should be
actually,
melee
in games. Trigger is you switching weapons, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Like, guns have always been mapped to one of the face buttons because you don't use them not as a primary weapon, you use them as, like, a way to keep up your combo.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Nani the fuck? How do I get through here?
And you're on a time limit too, so you're just like...
Oh, you gotta do the slide kick to get under it? Fuck!
Oh no.
With these controls?
Okay.
With these controls!
And the wind.
Oh, you made it.
Thank Christ.
To be fair, in Transformers Devastation, there are like these energy walls that are like partially broken on the Proud Star that are a pain to get through sometimes.
Yes, but not because the controls are ass.
You just got Proud Star like you're fucking.
I think this is the first time in the game we've had to jump.
How am I blanking on that? Oh my god.
They choose now to make jumping over obstacles a thing?
Jump high enough!
Oh my goodness.
I think you have to jump on a box!
Oh, I see. I think I see. Do I see? No, I don't see.
See, damn it!
Yes, no, I don't see. What do I do?
I don't know.
Throwing up your arms like you just don't care. Care, damn it!
And this is on time limit, too. This is... You can't even jump on top of the boxes.
Are you supposed to, like, hit them to push them?
No, you just... No, I ran out of time, so I died.
What?
You is the dead. There's not much is left on Earth.
Oh no, wind, our only... move forward to the exit and destroy the controls to the laser within the time limit. Does that mean destroy all these thingies? I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, those are mines.
Those thingies?
Those are mines. Oh my god, I couldn't fucking remember that. they look like fucking pinball shit, those mines.
Basically, mines look like anything except mines in this game.
Yep.
Is there anything that an 8-year-old would think a mine would look like?
Nice.
Okay, so this time the impenetrable no wait, it's over there. So how do I get across that?
I mean, judging by how high up the gap is, you should be able to just jump on those crates, but apparently it's not.
You can't jump high enough to get on the crates.
What the actual fuck?
This is driving my anxiety nuts.
Can you pick up the boxes?
Can I don't think you can.
Maybe the controls are inside of one of the boxes.
That'd just be so stupid.
That would be stupid.
That would be. It would
surprise me for this game.
It would be stupid, which is why it would be the thing for this game.
Yes, exactly. It would not surprise me for this stupid game.
Do you need like a flyer or something, or?
You know, that is actually a good question.
That is a good question. Too bad it's too late to restart the level. Without going all that way back.
It's like a pinball machine.
Pretty much.
He's a pinball wizard.
You are dead. Not big surprise.
Never did I think, God damn it, how do I jump in a game with a jump button? Like, the hint they give you is, oh, the wind will blow you around. It's like, okay, but how does that help me get over this insurmountable gap?
It will blow you into them. How does that help me? It doesn't. Good luck.
Seems like a lot of hot air to me.
It looks like cold air, actually.
Oh, let's just blow them away.
Oh, man. This game is infuriating.
This is so ass. I love it. It's pure Kusoge.
See if you can double jump.
You can?
Oh, you can. Damn.
This is the only time in the game we've ever had to jump.
I'm a fucking playthrough, and even the dude's having trouble with it.
This is the first time in the game that we've had to jump over anything.
You need to double jump.
Just getting pulled back, man. This game is such crap.
Solution. We never tried. Can you double jump?
I didn't think to be fair, this is a beat 'em up. Why would you have a double jump?
That is actually an excellent point. That is
This is not a platformer. Why would you have a double jump? Answer for this one sequence. That is why you have a double jump.
You can double jump onto the crates.
Or you can just do that.
Yeah.
Because I got shit to do.
Shit to do. I ain't got time.
That's it. Fusion cannon.
Jumping.
Not again, Computron.
Fuck, it's so stupid. We didn't think of double jumping.
Oh, great. We fight him and he's got mines helping him now.
So stupid after you said
time. He did mines last time.
I didn't see it last time.
I didn't see it last time. I didn't see this.
You weren't here for the last Computron fight.
Yeah.
You're in the bathroom. Oh god, the camera controls are awful.
Yes, because there are no camera controls. It is permanently glued to your back.
Oh god, I'm just remembering one part of DMC1 where it just infuriated me to no end. It's that fucking platforming you have to do to get Ifrit.
Yeah,
the devil arm.
Yeah, it takes until Devil May Cry 4 for them to give you free camera control in all areas instead of just selected areas.
The platforming, the camera choices for the platforming were horrendous.
It also doesn't help that like Devil May Cry 1 is very platforming heavy when the jump mechanics in Devil May Cry are not really that good for platforming. You get you get a lot of verticality, but you don't get much distance.
Okay. I am going to Sorry, go ahead and finish what you were going to say. Sorry.
It was a lot better when you got the upgrade for Alistair for the double trigger where you can just fly.
Yes. That just trivializes all platforming. But let Chuck speak.
I am going to quote abridged Alucard for this.
Computron, this is rich coming from me, but your powers are bullshit.
Oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle. Oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle.
I love all of the quotable lines from that show. They're so great.
I still haven't seen Hellsing.
I watch. He has 2 anti-tank rifles. And every time I watch one, I'm like, oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle. Oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle.
I still haven't seen Hellsing Ultimate Abridged because I want to watch Hellsing Ultimate first. I tend not to watch.
I haven't watched the original yet, but apparently Takahata 101 said that he didn't. That the original is full of so many comedy parts that they actually didn't use like a majority of it. They only used a little bit of it in the actual abridged series, like with Schrodinger's entrance and a brief couple of scenes at the very end of the last episode. But like they legit made all of the serious stuff really funny.
The only thing I know about Hellsing
respectful to the original.
The only thing I know about Hellsing Ultimate is that they didn't finish the whole story, which is why Hellsing Ultimate Abridged doesn't cover the whole story of Hellsing because they didn't have the source material to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this feels like a Devil May Cry fight. This area with a giant guy.
Yeah.
Is the manga complete?
Yeah, the manga's complete. It's Hellsing Ultimate was an OVA series, and they just didn't get to make all the episodes of it.
Oh, Devil Man. They never really completed it.
So it ran out of budget, is basically what happened.
It's not even necessarily running out of budget. It's more so that usually when OVA doesn't finish its story, it's because it didn't sell enough to warrant making more episodes.
That's all I love that you can barely tell.
Because you know, OVAs, they're basically direct-to-video specials.
Yeah, straight to DVD.
Yeah. So
Oh, really?
Making more episodes is entirely reliant on people buying those DVDs.
Chrome Dome and Highbrow.
This is the end of your journey. Let's go!
Oh, this is like the one part in Devil May Cry 3 where you have to fight a bunch
Agni and Rudra.
Agni and Rudra pissed me off, man.
This is just like Agni and Rudra, except they do shut up.
Thank God they do.
Where'd you find a werewolf? Where did you find Arikado? In a basement. How prolific. We found
Not Highbrow, Brainstorm.
Oh, that's Oh, yeah, it is Brainstorm. I thought it was Highbrow, damn it.
You would think with that voice it would be Highbrow, but no!
Wait, which voice was...
The British...
voice was which?
The posh British accent was Brainstorm.
No, I'm not like color-wise, like, because I'm sitting a little further away. But it's like from a distance, they look similar.
Why wouldn't that fit Brainstorm?
No, it does fit Brainstorm. I'm just saying from a distance, the colors looked similar to me when they
He's
were in
asking
robot
me.
mode.
He's asking me about why I think Brainstorm's voice should fit Highbrow better.
I know.
It's just what.
Oh, okay, I see. I see what you mean. Okay.
Like, it's not a bad voice. I just don't think it fits Brainstorm. I just think it fits Highbrow better.
What would you imagine Brainstorm sounding like?
Honestly,
explodes in cargo.
Vehicle mode. That would be terrifying. Because you're like in a claustrophobic, in a like, just.
Hold on.
The Zell Quartz is here, but you guys won't be coming anywhere near it.
Thoughts on Rodimus?
Rodimus.
That's the voice actor of X from Mega Man X7.
Is your grand
Not bad.
You're late to the party, and we'll make you.
I also love fucking Optimus's anime fight antenna.
Final showdown.
I almost kind of wish Soundwave wasn't here, because then it'd be a pretty cool lineup.
Yeah, but you have to have two partners with you at the beginning of each stage. We could always just kill Soundwave.
To be fair, the only two Optimus head designs that I have really disliked are the one from Fall of Cybertron and
that Soundwave's dead.
And now Galvatron's dead. They keep dying. They're dying because they keep getting knocked into the I want to say the
ropes.
It's like a wrestling match. It's like a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Watch, this is me. Megatron should be right at home at this.
Yeah, it's a cage match.
No, he was a gladiator, not a wrestler.
Gladiator, wrestler, same difference when you get down to it. If you're talking, if we're talking like WWE, then yes.
Yeah, if we're talking WWE, sure.
I mean, what's the difference? I mean, when you get down to it, WWE superstars are more gladiators than American gladiators are.
That's true.
Oh, we have to go back and fight these two first.
That's terrible. Oh god, it was like this with the fucking Mundus fucking boss fight where like, yes, I'm finally at stage 2. Oh damn, I died. I'm back at here.
I mean,
alright.
Like, there's a thing about that awful first phase of the Mundus fight, and that's that it's designed after an arcade game that Hideki Kamiya really likes called Space Harrier, and he likes to put it into as many of the games he directs as he can. So that's why there's also a Space Harrier segment in the first Bayonetta.
Okay, we look good, Soundwave.
But The other thing to know is, that when you press the devil trigger, when you press the devil trigger button in the first phase of the Mundus fight, you summon a dragon. Did you know the dragon has a name according to
name?
He has a name according to Hideki Kamiya. His name's Puff.
Kind of like how Cerberus translates to Spot.
It's definitely a reference to Puff the Magic Dragon, that stupid song.
Yes, that's what it is.
Who did that song originally?
Oh shit, he's got the Energon Axe.
Yeah, that's one of his super attacks. But as far as who did Puff the Magic Dragon, I want to say it was Peter, Paul, and Mary. Either that or the Mamas and the Papas.
I'll have to look it up.
I don't know. I don't know my folk music. I don't listen to folk music.
Oh,
I'm not that into it.
We listen to real music.
I listen not out of like thinking, oh, folk music is
Glenn
inherently
Campbell,
bad.
but
it's just like, it ain't my jive. I don't think it's bad. It's just not for me. I need something more aggressive.
Oh, you almost had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on that same level too. I like Glenn Campbell, but only a couple of his songs. But that's pretty much it.
My mom has throughout my 32 years of life has tried to convert me into a James Taylor fan. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't like his music.
Decepticons.
Can we skip cutscenes?
Yes, we've been able to this whole time, and I have been.
Thank goodness.
But yes, honestly, I think for like, depending on how they wrote, depending on who's writing Brainstorm, judging by what we got in the IDW comics, I could certainly kind of picture him being voiced like by Matt Smith, doing his best, basically doing his doctor persona.
You shot Soundwave! You missed Brainstorming in Soundwave!
I actually really like that idea.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, yes, Brainstorm should have a British accent.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't. Not that particular voice is what I'm saying. Yeah,
I would
she sounded like, yeah.
I would actually imagine him playing Perceptor.
I think Perceptor, but at the same time, I kind of like for Perceptor. I almost had the stupid idea to do the whole Stephen Hawking voice thing because
I always hated that. I always hated that so much.
Yeah,
it cheapens it just cheapens it because then they can just use a computer to do it and not pay somebody with actual talent. Yeah.
I mean, I get what they were doing was in the story was that he actually deleted his emotional subroutines to actually make room for more of his intelligence so he can actually have like more knowledge.
If there ever is a Transformer that would do that, it's Shockwave, not Perceptor.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, hell, even Computron could easily be voiced by something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes sense too, because the individual bots, no, but the
except Computron wouldn't be the Stephen Hawking voice, given that he's
super robotic.
Given that he's a combiner, he would either. I could see it being one of two ways. If you want to go for like super robotic sounding, you could do like Microsoft Sam.
Yeah, I could hear that.
Or whatever.
That's
whatever
overly posh accent.
Or whatever the. You know that show, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones, and how in its original broadcast of its first season, they used a text-to-speech voice for Robot Jones, and then, like, they redubbed every episode of the first season with a child voice actor?
No.
Basically, what I'm saying is I could see them using that text-to-speech voice. It was a Macintosh text-to-speech voice for Computron. Or if you want to go, like, more intimidating sounding combiner with it, although this is also me with my shitposty brain on, the voice that's used for Bootleg Jacques from that one episode of JonTron. Tally-ho!
Tally-ho!
You know, like a
that Texas speech voice.
Yeah.
You may never know my suffering, forever trapped in this robotic husk.
I love that Texas speech voice.
Now imagine
so funny.
Now imagine that for Computron.
For Computron.
That'd actually be really fun.
All right, time to see the ending, guys.
I would.
He's just like, fucking.
Is there like a canon to this thing? Like which side is correct?
No.
Like which campaign?
They both basically end the same way.
Okay.
Just who wins the final battle is different.
Yeah, basically, to give you a straight answer, Red Wing, where the hell is it? You ruined the joke, Chuck!
An ugly display.
Which
you ain't one to be talking.
This must.
His fingers look like he's sticking up a butt. Looks like he's got shit on his fingers.
Christmas tree light.
No!
Keep your hands off that quartz.
The fool doesn't even know the value of this quartz.
True value? Don't make me laugh. All that rock will do is turn you mad and then destroy you. The only power it gives is the power to walk over the innocent and destroy peace in the name of ambition. It has no value at all.
So it's exactly what I want.
So exactly what I want. Thanks. Thanks, dumbass.
Don't you see? It is the destiny of every living thing to seek greater power.
Oh, he went to the Virgil school.
Power.
It is a life.
He channeled a little bit of his Megatron there at the end with that Galvatron line.
Power. This is the reality for Decepticons and Autobots too. No, not us. We fight for justice. You wage war in the name of justice? A fine thing that is. You use your power to stomp on those that refuse to share your beliefs. And in doing so...
You know, he's got a point, just not for this continuity.
This continuity.
No longer recognizable.
Yeah.
What do Decepticons know of the value and meaning of life?
Whatever. This is the end of...
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Wow. Fuck you, that's why.
Fuck you, that's why.
Are you mad? All the energy collected on this planet is concentrated here. Do you realize what will happen if this place is destroyed? Of course. All the energy will be released in a single instant and cause a massive disaster on a planetary scale. Right?
That's a long way to say it explodes.
It goes kaboom.
Where are the victims? We have seen nobody besides you guys.
No inhabitants. There is nothing on this planet. It is a dirt ball.
Buildings.
Are you okay over there, Ari?
Like, you guys aren't wrong. This is an energy production planet. It's not like an inhabited civilization.
So basically just go to that planet, do the job, and go
This
on with
planet
it,
is just a big series of power plants.
Stop us now. You'd better run.
That is strangely green for a planet that is so heavily industrialized.
No, Rodimus. It is as they say. We have nothing left to fight with.
See, even Optimus knows that he should give up.
Which is not in character for him at all.
Transform.
What a fun.
Transform.
Run away!
Damn them. I won't forget this humiliation.
Whoa, no. Did Rodimus just say the fucking damn word?
You can't fucking say that. Fuck you, potty mouth. What the fuck is wrong? I choked on my own spit.
Calm down.
That stuttering's not part of the game. It's just from the riff I'm using. So it's not supposed to stutter like that on an original copy.
So, I guess Megatron is gonna shoot himself off, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. He's gonna grip his other's barrel and shoot.
He's about to blow his load.
Blow. Dead. They're just dead. Like that should have just killed them.
Remember, they fired it from like point blank range.
Yeah, they're dead. They're just dead.
Yeah. In the immortal words of the Bloody Red Baron, kaput.
You done goofed.
They're dead. How are they alive? Where's Starscream?
Where else? Plotting and scheming.
As we expected, it's just an empty shell. The Autobots appeared to have abandoned the planet and evacuated the inhabitants. By the way,
What
There is nobody here.
What's that?
See, they mentioned that Starscream's missing.
Scourge, do you know anything? No. By the time I noticed, he was already gone.
That was not a good voice for Scourge.
No, it's not. It's too generic.
To be fair, the Soundwave voice has kind of grown on me.
Also, isn't this planet deadly to them? Why would you want this to be their base?
My question is, how did the Autobots get off the planet if this thing vaporizes like any
thing that was keeping them from leaving in the first
place?
Yes.
He will never be able to take it back from us. What? Is that true? Soundwave, give him the quartz. Yes, sir. Here it is.
Yes, sir.
At last, it is in my hand. The Zell.
He's enjoying this a little too much.
Yeah, it's a little bit of
Gearsmic.
really ecstasy.
Oh no.
That's
That's actually Galvatron-esque.
That's actually Galvatron. Yeah.
That's also a good Joker laugh.
What is so funny? Tell me now.
What's so funny?
The Zell quartz.
You idiot.
Story about it being material for a secret weapon. It was all a lie. This.
Oh, I'm the biggest liar. I should have known that I would have lied to myself.
Damn, I thought I could trust myself, but in the end, it turns out you can't trust anyone, not even yourself.
All along. No matter how much you wanted to claim brotherhood.
No, wait, it's like it's
claiming
no. I just thought of what this is. Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? I'll kill me.
A meme of that. I have a meme of that.
Is that me stronger than me? I'm gonna fucking kill me!
Placed within the body, it supplies great power. Grab it! Soundwave!
No, you stay back.
You're too late. Watch now, as I become the ruler of the whole universe!
What were you gonna say?
I mean, he surrounds himself with Nazis. Of course he's going to say that.
At that moment.
Meanwhile.
I should have thought he was going to do a kamikaze. I should have thought he was going to go kamikaze.
No!
Such heroic nonsense.
He was a like 5-year-old cartoon music. Did you hear that?
Yes.
This is mine! What? I was just waiting for you lot to slip up. I know.
I sent the Vegatron Galvatron. Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? I'll fucking kill me in our chat.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. That's a good one.
Next time we meet, I shall be Emperor of the Universe. Bye-bye, rest heads.
Whoa, Starscream, you can't say that.
That's a children's game.
To be fair, that is the least problematic thing he's done in this game.
I know, I'm just making a joke.
What's going on?
What are you all waiting for? Get up.
No, it doesn't matter.
What are you saying?
You know, to be fair,
Hold on, this is important. This is important.
when he's saying Galvatron, he kind of sounds like Leonard Nimoy.
Chuck, this is important.
Sorry.
Composition and pressure found on this planet, and the consistent amount of electromagnetic rays supplied to the system's sun are all needed for the mineral to preserve its structural integrity.
Meaning that the quartz can only exist on this planet's surface?
Exactly. While on the planet, it's okay to set it inside yourself. But
Huh?
Starscream fool. He's left the atmosphere.
Basically, this quartz can only exist without crumpling to dust on this dirtball planet. He's left the planet. The quartz has now turned to dust and he's stranded in space.
Leave without some kind of reckoning? Idiot. You have no one to blame but yourself.
So basically, this is the most accurate way that a G1 episode would end.
Yeah.
By one of them being an idiot, yeah.
By one of them being an idiot and the new, like, plot-destroying super weapon or, like, superpower thing being destroyed at the end.
Yep.
If they'll get to him in time. Surely not. Once he's in space, the energy will evaporate, and he will be finished. Yes.
I mean, what exactly?
Dead.
And he'll die?
He's going to be stranded in the middle of space, while Galvatron and his crew are chasing after him to kill him.
He did.
Well, he only did it to himself.
And this is why I mean by both stories end basically the same way. Starscream gets the Zell Quartz and gets stranded in space.
Oh, okay.
But this is still set in G1 continuity, right?
It's not canon. There's no way this is canon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, in space!
Stupid! I'm stupid!
What? You haven't got him yet?
I think we'll have him soon.
They're behind you. If you haven't seen them, they haven't seen him.
No, we're disappearing.
What?
No, you're not. They couldn't even do a transparency effect.
It's true.
Now they are.
What is this?
It must be. With the Zell Quartz disappearing, history must be changing. The very reason we came to this era is gone. We are being returned to our own era.
So basically, to quote Colonel Campbell from Metal Gear Solid 3, you've created a time paradox.
Yeah.
I think it's weird that he's like referring to it like we've returned to this era. It's like this era. This is like literally just 20 years ago. For
20 years ago, yeah.
This takes place in 2003, apparently.
Yeah, so yeah,
which is literally 2 years before the events of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, 17 years ago.
I was a fool too.
I say that because in the Japanese continuity, season 3 takes place in 2010.
Oh.
So 7 years.
Yes.
Yeah. 7 years.
So they treat it like they've traveled like way back in history.
They treat it like they traveled millennia.
I am bedazzled.
Why does he sound like he's edging?
Because he's thinking of Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's true.
Please don't tell me you're one of those mecha people.
That's just a joke.
Let's get off this planet. We'll chase those Autobots to the end of the universe.
Yeah, this Megatron still got a bulge.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That laugh coming out of Megatron does not sound right.
So it is!
Alright, so...
Narrator spelled wrong.
Start.
Narrator.
Also, they credit all of these as a narrator when it's like, no, that's not what a narrator is. That's a voice actor.
Just voice actor.
So that was the Decepticon campaign. What we thinking? Thoughts, comments, concerns?
This game is crap. It's fun to make fun of.
Yes, which is why I needed a group here. Because if I've played this game by myself before, it is excruciating to play on your own.
It's definitely more enjoyable.
It's like MST3K or Rift Tracks. It's more fun when you got a group of people together making fun of it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more fun when you got people just bullshitting.
Yeah.
This is some really weird music to end it on, too.
Yeah.
I don't know with it, though. I'm vibing.
Yeah, this is a good track. It's just not what I think of as, like, G1 Transformers music.
No, not at all. Maybe like a... Maybe
I could
like a Unicron trilogy ending, but
yeah, I was about to say that. I could see this in I could see this in like the Armada PS2 game.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be a fun one to stream.
Also, apparently IGN Australia, back when the Armada PS2 game came out, was one of the few Western outlets to cover this game, and they framed it as Australia, which, like, an Australian studio developed the Armada PS2 game. Like, Australia and Japan declaring war on each other, and Australia won.
They win against Japan, but not against emus.
Yes.
Oh, because this game was in development at the same time?
Because they came out so close to each other.
Yeah.
The Armada game looks...
And Australia did win because they got the widest release.
And they had the better game, which is the important thing.
Even though the ragdoll effects in that game are something to be desired.
They are hilarious.
They are, but it makes it really hard to play.
I love that, like, as far as unlockables go, in the Armada PS2 game, it's like, what can we do for unlockables? I know, the G1 PSAs.
It's kind of funny.
You know, I would love it if they put that Armada game on like the classic list of games that you could play on PlayStation 5. It would be so much fun if they do that.
Yeah, it would just be...
They'll never do it.
It's a question of who owns the license to that specific game, because obviously Hasbro has Transformers rights, but that game was published by Atari.
Hmm.
Oh my god, there's a credit scene.
Yeah, there's a post-credit scene before post-credit scenes were common.
Starscream had left the atmosphere with the Zell quartz set inside his body. Devoid now of all power, he could do nothing but float helplessly in the vast.
He should just be dead.
Outer space.
Like,
And we shall see how he survives.
It turns out this is the new way that he becomes Starscream's ghost.
Will Starscream survive? Find out next time in a game that will never be made.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going to save this. Oh my god. That final
Autobot next time.
Autobot next time we do this. That'll probably be sometime next week.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
All right, let's see. Let's see who we're gonna be raiding tonight.
The raid is here.
We're gonna raid Kier, who is playing Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh. Oh, he's still going. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, he's still going. He's been going for... Apparently he's been going off and on for a few hours now. It says this current stream has been up for about 54 minutes.
Oh, okay.
He's doing like a challenge run where he gets Aerith into Disc 2. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to all of my co-hosts who joined me tonight. Go give Kier a warm welcome. I'll see you guys tomorrow night with the Patrick Star game. Jesus Christ, help me. And until then, unpleasant dreams.
Well, we're the voice of chorus. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
Good night, everybody.